self-defense means meeting violence with violence. First a warrior, all else is folly.
I'll just bring Paul over here. We had the Adam's apple. The hand makes a circle and chops into that brainstem. That's a knockout point. Thank you, Paul. I come right in and attack the Adam's apple. Thank you, Paul. So you poke from here right into the eye. Thank you, Paul. I hit him, comes flying back. If I miss, into there. Thank you, Paul. As you can see, there's a lot of force. Thank you, Paul. And we're squeezing hard behind the windpipe. Thank you, Paul. I follow through with the strike. Thank you, Paul. Wham, like that. Thank you, Paul. Kick, like that. Thank you, Paul. Coming right down on the skull. Thank you very much, Paul. 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 Out of that circle.
By following McSweeney's self-defense, you're going to be able to maintain a strong, healthy body and to protect it throughout your entire lifespan, or until you become disabled or fragile and weak.
I'm Mr. Nasty, the insult hitman, and I've got a contract on you. Hate to lose a friend, but a guy's got to eat. Dogs are man's best friends, but you don't have any friends. Why else would you be getting this tape? The person who hired me thinks you're ugly. You know, if they put all your brains in a pissant, it'd walk backwards. You know, in your high school yearbook, you were voted worst. You know what else I hear? All the men in your family pee sitting down, and all the women in the family do it any way they can. You're disgusting. You're so ugly. You'd make a Hindu eat hamburger, a Jew eat pork, a piranha go vegetarian. You're ugly.
We're discussing Satanism and the occult this morning and some of the dangers that are lurking about. And with me in the studio is the Dark Lord Blood, who is a 7th-generation satanic worshiper. I mean, are all your friends Satanists?
No, I don't have any friends, but my acquaintances are, yeah.
Uh-huh.
For the purposes of this study, we will focus on the number 666 and its use in the Universal Product Code.
Most people don't realize that 80% of all toys on the market have occultic influence, and these are the most popular.
It says here that it actually makes the wings move, so let me, look at that. Isn't that amazing?
And do you remember those verses in the book of Revelation about the flying beast with the riders on them?
This could actually be taken from Revelations.
Sure, it looks like it.
Sock Puppet Wendy, what do you mean is Hudson here? You just saw him. Look, he's right there, right after they talk about the Universal Product Code. Hold on.
Most people don't realize that 80% of all toys on the market have occultic influence, and these are the most popular.
It says here that
That's Hudson. He's a white guy with a cool tie now. He changed a lot. He changed a lot since you last saw him. He went back in time, and he became a senator's son, it seems. There he is. Look, right there. That's Hudson. Okay? This is what your brother looks like when he's not in his devil outfit, okay? Nobody make fun of the tie.
Realize that 80% of all toys on the market have occultic influence, and these are the most popular.
it says here that it actually makes the wings move, so let me, look at that.
Yes, thank you. Walk Among the Tombstones is a great point. All hail, Mr. Dark Lord Blood. Also,
Isn't that amazing?
whoopsie, hold on. Haven't said oh God, the devil's already here. He's already here and he's in the soundboard. Listen. All hail Dark Lord Blood. And did his wife take his last name? Is she Mrs. Dark Lord Blood? I don't know. I have questions. We will ask the devil when he gets here. In case you guys were wondering, you know, I did sell my soul, unfortunately, to Satan. Now, fortunately, Satan is also in our chat, so it worked out. Seems like, you know, the devil is a member of the channel. This is very exciting. I feel like I can bond with my captor now, and I can express things like, can I have food and water? Can you stop making people attack me on the internet? Can you make that crazy bitch in Australia to anyway? The point is, the devil's here tonight. He's going to talk to us about hard times like Dusty Rhodes. We're going to talk about satanic panic. And this is not your brother. This guy holding the puppet. That is actually your sister, Melissa. This is what she looks like in real life. You've all been catfish. Let's go.
And do you remember those verses in the book of Revelation about the flying beast with the riders on them?
This could actually be taken from Revelations.
Sure, it looks like it.
I dealt with a boy, to abbreviate it, who wanted to kill me.
I bet you did.
The name of the demon that was inside the young man was named Azrael. I later found out that Azrael was Lucifer's personal death angel.
Death angel.
Not only that,
in case you guys were wondering who I am tonight, I am Lucifer's personal death angel. I'm here to talk to Lucifer on your behalf. If you have any questions for the therapy devil, please ask him. He is your emotional support devil tonight. When he shows up, anything that is ailing you, the OG Dark Lord Blood, the OG DLB, is going to be here. And if he doesn't show up, I might go to church.
his personal death angel. Not only that, but I also found out that that was the same name as the cat on the Smurfs. And
can you believe it? A cat on the Smurfs? That should have been your first sign that something was up, sir. You know, when I saw a cat on the Smurfs, I didn't think that my whole world would change and I'd have to quit Twitter, but that's what happened. I saw a cat on the Smurfs. I said, oh God, Gargamel, and I quit. Here we go.
Same name as the cat on the Smurfs. And what is his primary objective? Is to catch little Smurfs and kill them for Gargamel.
And this kind of knife is being sold for that reason. There's something called an MDM. But it's also being...
Dark Lady blood sounds weird, but I think I'll allow it. Let's see what he has to say about it, since he's the one married to her.
Sold for healthy reasons. Man, what's healthy about selling a knife to this?
He's fine with it.
Vicky.
Snake Mountain. It's got an interesting little feature here. I'm going to turn it on. It can actually transform your voice from your regular voice to that of an occultic hero. Is that correct? So let's get a Skeletor type of voice.
Wow.
Let me turn this on here. I think I'm getting it too loud. Skeletor, the master of the universe.
All right. Don't worry, there's still more. It's not done. I just want to let you guys know. Let me pop up here. Let me pop up here. Take me to church. I'll take you to Geraldo instead, because I want. Hold on. How do I pull myself up? Here I am. Listen, kids. I'm wearing red. The devil tonight. Do you understand? For Hudson. For our personal death angel, for Satan, who's going to be emotionally supportive of you in your time of need. Apparently we're all going to hell. Okay. Apparently we're all going to hell. For whatever reason, lots of reasons. I didn't get your butthole scans quick enough. Now we're all going to hell. All right. So I figured let's prep you for hell, and let's just, ask the devil what it's about, what the deal is. And I know some of you have been panicking recently. So have I. And I think it is a satanic panic, and I'd like to talk about it. Yes, Gargamel. Absolutely, Kelly. Thank you for bringing that up. I'm going to star that because I like that. I like that you just put Gargamel. You didn't put anything else. And I love that. And also, is that how you spell his name? I spell it with an A instead of a U. Can we get a moderator to check that? Spell check, please. Spell check, please. Moderator. It's aisle 4. Spell check, please. Did you guys watch that Hulu series, Lucifer? Oh my God. That was so good. It was so good. And that guy that played Lucifer, he was so hot. Well, now I want to see. How much you want to bet John Ray's going to find it and he's going to blame it all on Vicky. I can't wait. I bet the guy's real hot. Am I still dead? Bob, are you shapeshifter? I thought you said shoplifter. I was like, whoa, I'm whatever you want me to be, but I ain't shoplifting from Walmart. Cat on the Smurfs. Yes, absolutely. The cat on the Smurfs. Tiff, you got a nurse sick. How dare you? Grounded. Next up, Baby Fishmouse is better. Melissa says 100%. That's fantastic. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I got too far behind. That is on me. I will confess this to the devil. Tombstone's Miss Jessica is blonde. You need to know this. Never trust blue people, whether it's colloidal silver or not, doesn't matter. Mitty, thank you. Because we do have a blue guy in Austin. We've talked about this. It's very stressful for me. Did we just find Jenn McCabe's tooth? Did we? Oh my God, that was Hugin snoring. Can you believe it? Dark Lady Blood or day 5? Yes, absolutely. Day 5. Dark Lady Blood could be menstrual, though, so maybe not. That's what I was thinking. What were you thinking? Jesus Christ. Baby Fish Mouth, thanks so much for asking. Miss Jess, Snake Mountain, that sounds like Morningwood. It does. It sounds very bad. Squirrel 5150. But you know what? Morningwood, Morningwooden, it's whatever. It's whatever you want. Sounds like throat singing. Sure, it does. Mongolian throat singing? Absolutely. It absolutely does. Do you have the power? Are you talking about Power Team? Did you also date a Power Team member? My God. Yes, Hudson will be here soon. If you've ever been to Kings Island in Cincinnati and had Smurf blue ice cream, put an ice cream in the chat. Ooh, shit. I've never even heard of that. Darlene is here. Red is my color. Darlene, forever it is now because you said that. Now that you said that it is, you get to determine what I wear. Darlene is my personal death angel of fashion. Going to let Darlene pick whatever pens go inside of me and whatever shirts go on top of me. Thank you guys, everyone. Get in the car. Emotional support devil is happening today. Already have my bus tickets, just moving up the date. Excellent. Get there. Has anyone heard from Uncle Francis? Uncle Francis is doing great today. Uncle Francis, I have talked to her quite a bit all day. She has said some very funny things. Darlene, of course, we had to talk about you. I said, Darlene, I need to check in on her. Darlene, I know you're stressed. And I'm constantly giving Francis updates on how you're doing. You are her personal death angel. We absolutely love you. I will be sending you something in the mail. Actually, you should be getting it this week for your stresses. We want you to be cool and calm, and we love you and we miss you. And yes, come on. You do need your pucker photo. I need you to just sit on it. Just sit on it like the cat at my parents' house sits on the top plate. Yes, there's a top plate. I can't be going to hell. Been there and set back because I would take over Darlene. They did yeet you out of the hellfire. They said she's not cooking. She's just having a good time. We can't have this. This is supposed to be a punishment. You make the best of every situation you are in, Darlene, and we love that for you. There's a hurricane. Guess what? Darlene's getting on the roof and smoking a cigarette. And if she floats away, she floats away. That's just how Darlene is. And we love that. I remember, was that the live, Darlene, where you showed me your christening outfit from when you were a baby? And it was so tiny. And you revealed to us that you are very short. And I enjoyed that episode. I've never had someone show me their christening baby dress before. And it was fucking adorable. I picture you in it saying filthy things in the chat, but still being adult Darlene. You're so tiny and I love you. And you can never go away on a fucking hurricane or we will all simply die and go to hell. And then Hudson will tell us what to do forever. And you know him. He's going to love that. He's going to love that. That's going to be a big ego trip for the devil. He's going to love that. He's going to love every second of it. She's a sweet baby angel. She does not belong in hell. Yes, I've seen Lucifer. It's great. Now I'm going to have to look. Gargle Mouth, old nickname. Jesus Christ, AJ. Not grounded because you're just like your mother. Listen, you can't hate Lucifer when you see the guy that plays him. Forgive me, Lord. All right, now I'm going to look it up. Now I'm going to look it up. Is it the guy from Luther? Thank you. You're welcome. Hello, Claudia. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. I'm skipping down. I got to get through everybody. Claudia, tell us how you are. We love you to death. Smurfs are life. Smurfs are bae. They are everything. Free Wood. Absolutely. Wood is in jail. Get it out. You know what I mean? It looks like we are about to be joined by someone. So I'm going to sail through chat. I got to skip to the bottom. We're going to watch. I'm so glad he's here. You know what? How about we just bring him up and we'll find out what his inspiration was. How about that? And then we'll pop back out so you guys can enjoy this wonderful thing curated for you. Mr. Devil, is this the devil? Is this Satan?
Oh, I just made a terrible drink.
Oh no. What is it?
Oh, it's really bad. It was really good. Now it's really bad.
Is it Fireball?
No.
What is it?
Oh, put a terrible tequila into this drink.
Oh no. Listen, the devil's wasted on tequila. He's clearly been celebrating as Krampus. He parades as Krampus in the holiday season. Satan is imbibing. That is a great point. Look, Darlene called you hot stuff, and she would know. Ugh. She got yeeted out of hell. They said we can't handle her. She's too crazy.
Oh, there are the comments. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, so
Hudson doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Can you even hear me right now, Hudson?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Listen, we can hear you, Hudson. Why did you send me this clip of Cunt Smasher on beta? What was your inspiration? What was going through your head? Go ahead and intro this video for us. Tell us a little about, why?
It looks like it was up your alley.
It does. Absolutely. You just saw this and you went.
Tell me it's not up your alley.
It is. I'm going to be honest with you. I watched a minute and I said, I don't want to know what happens at the end. I want to watch it with them. So we're going to watch it together with the kids. You guys, the devil brought you a present straight from hell. It looks right up our alley. Huh?
Everybody get corrupted together.
Let's get corrupted. Are you guys ready?
Corrupted.
Here we go. This is the Cunt Smasher. This is
fantastic song too that this is set to.
Okay.
Nemesis by Shriek Back is a classic.
Oh my God, here we go. I'm gonna mute myself because I laughed too loud.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I give the ladies what they want.
Pausing it immediately. Shredder? Is that who he is from Ninja Turtles? Because that's what I first thought. I thought the Cunt Smasher, he's doing Shredder, right? Or no?
That might be the other video I sent you. I don't know if you saw the other one.
Jesus Christ. Is that I didn't. He's like Rob Halford and Shredder. I'm very intrigued. Thank you very much, Paul. Charcuterie. Laura, what do you think? He's got size. That lady is into it. Oh, shit. Do you think he curates this, Hudson?
Yeah.
He may be the... Oh, my God. Thank you, Paul. You get full baloney. Yeah, I think Shredder's about to strip you guys. You're welcome. This is from your brother. I want to pause it to talk, but I can't. It's amazing. Okay. Pausing it. Don't ever let anyone tell you we don't solve crime on this channel. Don't ever let anyone tell you this is not a true crime channel and that we're not serious. Because let me tell you something. I've never been more serious in my life than I want to find this man and see if he has grandchildren. Does anyone else? Is this your peepaw? Is this Papa Sean? You think this is Papa Sean? Is this his undercover DEA? Okay, we'll watch. That lady
won't let me sign into the chat.
Look at step dance. It's not Bret Michaels. It looks like a Rock of Love bust for sure. Okay. Cunt Smasher. Wait. Pause it.
He said, wait.
What was that? How does this work? Why did it unbutton under the armpit?
You gotta watch. You're gonna be impressed with
okay.
taking that up.
Okay. Oh my God. That's AJ and Ernie. Jesus Christ.
Daytime TV used to be good.
This
I knew you liked Geraldo. So.
I just noticed this is actually Geraldo.
Actually Geraldo, yeah.
Is Geraldo gay? Like, is that okay to ask? Is he? Have you
so.
noticed he only has like, I don't know. I never saw female strippers or female. It was always dudes. He takes all those weird photos like, ooh, in front of the mirror right after 9/11. I don't know. I have questions. We'll find out. We'll see if this guy has the answer.
This is the splendor of
Nobody would know who I am but me.
Okay, we're going back for the thumbnail. Let's get that thumbnail. There we go. There we go. That's the thumbnail. All right. This next level dance kinetic. This is dance kinetics gone right. Oh my God. Danger.
Watch it. He just gonna do the one hand bra unhook on himself.
He did. Oh my God. This man undid his own bra. That was incredible. Going back.
Yeah.
So impressed.
Like, cheers to that.
No one pulled a muscle? That's the words?
His pants. His pants are sick. I need those.
Uh-oh, Darlene. Check on Darlene. Darlene, are you okay? Oh, no. Everyone grounded. What the fuck is this guy wearing? These ladies love it. They absolutely love it.
I love it.
Wait. pausing it there. We're going to leave that up for a while just in case you guys want to add him on MySpace. This is how you do it. This is how you do
travel back
it.
in time and get him on there.
This is fucking crazy. I can't believe. So just to be clear, they didn't call him the Cunt Smasher on Geraldo, right? They never
I don't
did.
think so.
This is just someone who made a video of this guy. I bet this is whoever made this video. That's their grandpa, and they're fucking with him, right? They're like, I found it. This is incredible. Hudson, what a great contribution to the group. Hudson is fun. He's very fun. Everybody's very enthused. They're very excited.
I'm just very average.
Very average. Just a dude drinking tequila with horns, everybody. Just a dude.
You know, it's just a whatever day this is.
So for those of you who don't know who Hudson is, Hudson, you've been on the channel since the beginning, right?
Yes.
The very beginning. You're like one of the first five kids over here.
Yeah, I was in your top 8 on MySpace.
Yeah, he was in my top 8. He's in my family 5 circle.
Number 1.
My rollover minutes go to Hudson. Do you guys understand? We're doing OSINT on the Trump rallies. So Hudson, when you first came over, we were both very interested in the Katie Janess case, and you sent me your thoughts on it. And I do still plan on it. Some interesting stuff happened, which we will talk about. I'd like to have you back to seriously talk about that one. But it's kind of a waiting game before I can know whether anything is even worth sharing. But I remember when you first came over, you knew about a lot of cases, and you seem to be one of those dudes that's very honed in on true crime, but you also are very good at politics, like just kind of in general, keeping more up to date than I am, because I used to be super into it and now I'm like, oof. But your ideas on how to get people not just to vote, but to get people to care about the election led you to this, what you're wearing today. And I remember when you were like, why do you always play this Satan? And I couldn't quit. I still think about it and laugh, because anytime I mention Hudson, I pull up another devil.
It's always the segue to some other devil.
It's another devil.
Okay, too, because I support all devils.
You do. And you would go to the Trump rallies dressed as the devil, and you would, and your video's already playing. Let me figure out how to, come on now. Let me figure out how to pause it for a second so it doesn't play while we talk. So I remember you said you were going to the Trump rallies and that you were going to be trying to use this as like your entry into crazy. Like, hey, listen, I know that this seems crazy. You're eccentric. I'm eccentric. Let's talk about it. You actually were able to maybe convert some people to your side, which is not the Trump rally. And I found it really amazing. Why is it doing this? Why does it do that?
So bad.
Okay, I have to pause it. She's pleading the blood of Jesus and screaming at me. I'm going to pause it. So, sorry, I couldn't think because this woman's pure magic is right in front of me and she's just yelling. And I'm like,
pure
what is
MAGA.
that?
Pure MAGA jacket.
Pure Oh, is that what it is? Pure MAGA? I thought it said pure magic. I was like, oh, it sparkles.
Somebody said that it was staged, and I was like, not in my wildest dreams. I didn't know a sequin pure MAGA jacket existed. So
yeah, and also she has a Hank Hill butt, which is fun. That's fun. You had one of the best interviews though, and I'd like to find it on here real quick. We were involved with it. Yeah, Hat Man.
That took me back to my Curious George days in elementary school, where the man in the big yellow hat.
That was really incredible. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Here it is. I'm gonna put it on right here.
Big yellow hat, like in real life.
So yeah, let me pause it. Why is it?
And my camera girl is so good. Like when she pans to the big hat, that's like the best.
Yeah. Also, the kids want to make sure you're not a pedo or anything. You're good.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
You're good. Okay,
I
cool.
used to. I don't know if you've caught it when I told you, because I don't know if we talked in private about it. We talked in private about other things. I worked for Perverted Justice. They call it PJ. Back in the day, and that's the online forum. We were behind the show, the Chris Hansen show, To Catch a Predator. So we did all the behind the scenes things. We were chat facilitators and phone verifiers to set up those scenarios where the folks would then show up at the home and be confronted.
And you know what's interesting is I have a friend who produces for a bunch of like he did like Unsolved Mysteries, and he's worked on like a couple of Netflix documentaries, a whole bunch of shit with Paramount.
Yeah.
And he used to work on 60 Days In and America's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
And homie knows his shit. And he told me, he said that the kind of the big difference between what Chris Hansen does and what a lot of I guess the shows that he's worked on do, especially when it comes to capturing, because he has worked on a few where it's like it's a reality show, if you will, but it's also kind of dangerous, and it involves catching predators in addition to other prisoners. I think he worked on Dog the Bounty Hunter, but he was telling me how Chris Hansen, the way that he does it is he does almost like, I guess, commission out, or what do you call it, contract out specific organizations that are hyper focused on that. And when they were in Flint, and basically up in Michigan, when they were in Indiana, when they were in Florida, they utilize organizations that focus on that area, or that know it very well and already have a good hand in with law enforcement. So when you were working on that show, what was the communication like with law enforcement beforehand, or was there any? Like, how does that work?
I didn't work on the show, so I wasn't on set at the home, the house they set up. The office was a virtual office online, was set up like a forum. And when you first start, they give you certain jobs, and that might be to clean up your own backyard. Like, you're looking up cases like in your city, town, wherever you live. And one of the first jobs you're given is like to go on, Facebook or whatever social media. At that time, that was the big one. And go, look at the sex offender registry in your area, compare that to try to find accounts online. You'd be amazed at how many of these folks would use
their real names or version
photo, their real name, everything, because I thought, I'm not going to find anybody. And you do. And so then your next step is message Facebook. They had I haven't done it in years, but at the time they had a way to report those accounts, and then they would pull them down. So that was your job, to get those accounts taken off social media. And
completely. So you would report it to Facebook, but did you like the police were able to have the account URL and all that information on hand? You just kind of bumped it up to them. Okay.
Yeah. And then you kept up with the perpetrator and any kind of news releases, any kind of, contact the police, see like what's the latest with the case, are they released? Are they back in jail? Are they this? Are they that? And we kept forums on each one of these individuals. So you do that kind of sort of, grunt work, and then you graduate up to become a chat facilitator. You have to have extensive training in that so that nothing's, entrapment. It can be admissible in court, something that they can use.
How long is that training, and how does someone maybe get into doing something like that?
Well, they stopped doing it. So now I don't know if there are any like comparable organizations who do this. I know there's a lot of individuals, like you featured the guy, the one guy on your channel.
Yeah, Rick, Dick Abuser.
Yeah. There's some different individual people that are doing it. I don't know if there are any organizations that were as big as PJ at the time.
Yeah, and there was the one that was here in Texas that I believe they worked with had to be directly tied to the sheriff's department, and I believe that was because a guy actually pulled himself, and they didn't air that episode.
Yeah, that is why PJ went down.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, and I remember they were very, very open when he started. What was it? Crime Online. Is that Chris Hansen's new show? That they were going to work hand in hand with law enforcement specifically because of that. And with the Michigan ones, I don't know if you guys have watched any of those.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. But I remember, so there's some cases we're going to go over in the future, and I can't say too much about them yet, but they have to do with a cluster of about 15 to 20 missing women.
Yeah.
And they're all connected, and they're all in one way or another. Now, whether they are actually physically connected by DNA, I don't know. That's up to them to figure out, but they're connected in multiple other ways, especially when it comes to trafficking and somebody who has perhaps trafficked them or others. And what's interesting is when I saw Flint Town, the show on Netflix, and then when I saw Chris Hansen go there to bust people, some of the people involved in the very cases that we've been looking at for 6 years, hand in hand with the investigators who are super cool. Like they actually were like, yes, we need help. That's how bad it is there. Like they literally, like, water is still an issue.
Yeah.
So they're like, yes, we'll take help. And it was really wild how many popped up on Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
And some were cops that we had spoken to on these specific missing women's cases. One was a pastor who took a bunch of money, basically he raised a bunch of money to fix Flint's water.
Yeah.
And then he stole it. And he got away with that. And then he was still found with a woman who went missing and ended up murdered. And they protected him. And to see him walk. Yeah, he almost got to the door and he was one of the ones that turned around. And they ended up not getting him. And I remember seeing that and then immediately teacher, cop, teacher. Like,
yeah.
What was the one that you saw that you were like, what the fuck are you doing? Was there anybody like a vice president of a bank or a CEO, somebody that's like, what is wrong with you? You're throwing your fucking life away. Or are they all just losers?
All of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just all of them. There's so many different kinds. Well, not so many different kinds, but there are different kinds. And there's some that just truly, I think the most frustrating ones are the ones who truly don't believe that they're doing anything wrong.
Like the guy who took his clothes off and had the pizza and was like, "What? I'm here."
Like the Stephane Sterns people, I think he's one of those that doesn't
Big
think
time.
he did anything wrong. They're very emotionally mature, and that's very frustrating. Yeah, to deal with those guys.
With Stephane, you know, it's funny. It's funny you bring him up because I've actually been talking about him with a couple of people, a couple other creators, and I think the last person I talked to about him in depth was probably Duty Ron, but Duty Ron, who wears low cut Nike socks. So Duty Ron, I
feel like Duty Ron wears the black Air Force Ones or something. I don't know.
Dude, Ron. He is 100% an Air Force Ones guy on the weekend. I can tell. Yeah. I'll ask. I'll find out for you kids. I know they're going to want the OSINT.
Yeah, I need to know what Pixar.
Yeah, I draw on Nike checks. That's what I do with my socks. One of the things with Steph, and that was kind of weird, is like he had the Roblox, he had all the weird accounts that have to do with a lot of kid shit, but he also dabbled in a lot of hubs that I would say hackers or people who are working on coding and working on hacking and working on like maybe building a video game. He was in a lot of those, but it seemed interesting that he never really established strong accounts there. Like they were weak. They had very little activity. But then you look at the Warcraft and Roblox and Fortnite, all that shit constantly on there.
Yeah.
Did they ever have you meet kids through games? Like how, or I know this was before a lot of games were really big, but
yeah. Not on those. No.
Damn. I do wonder if they have that set up now. I know Ashton Kutcher's
two. I was doing it before that.
Yeah.
It was messenger apps, and Facebook. Facebook was the big thing. And Facebook is still bad for that.
Yeah, it is. And there's also Facebook for kids now,
yes.
Which I think is, I don't know. I think that in a way that could be worse because now you're just grouping them all together.
Yes.
Like Hunger Games. It doesn't seem safe.
Right.
I don't know why we'd allow that.
Right.
Do you, I know this is a little off topic, but I'm very interested in you doing that. That's fantastic. I do think you mentioned that to me. Among other things, you've got a very interesting life, sir. And I have to say, like, out of all the things that you've done as far as activism, what are you proudest of? Is it that? Is it the Trump thing? Like, what have you done that you're like, yes, dude, this is what I want to be doing? Because I feel like this is your element, if I'm being honest. I feel like this is it. You're peaking. You're peaking as the devil.
I don't know. As far as you talking about, well, you'd have to. Are you you mean as far as political?
Just kind of all of it. Like, what do you have fun with doing, or like maybe even not fun, something that you get a lot of fulfillment out of it? Is it more like this? Is it more of the activism? Is it more heavy investment in politics? What like
it's all different, you know.
Yeah.
There's things that I've done that I can't talk about online that
oh well fuck
operative kind of stuff, politics. But probably this is like Satan, you know, going out there to the rallies and things is probably the most fun. I had a one fan who did a sort of duet on TikTok with one of my videos, and she played a clip, and then she said, I love when people take trolling into real life. And I laughed because it was the opposite of what I've been doing. I've been doing trolling like that in real life for years, but did never put it online. You know,
that's
so it's
kind of weird. You're a backwards troll. You Benjamin Button
younger,
that.
Yeah. So younger generations is like, oh yeah, this is cool. You know, take it into real life. But it's the opposite for me. It's the first time I put it online. So that's been fun because now people run up that know who I am. And that was amazing to me to go to downtown Atlanta and people running up going, can I take pictures with you? Can we make a video? And I had no idea they knew who I was. I went to the Satanic Temple, Black Mass, and, you know, won a costume contest there. They said, oh my God, you're, you know, I was going to meet some hardcore, really cool people here. And they walk up and they're like, you're a hero. And I'm like, what? Like, how do you know?
Like, going to a Karen Reed rally.
And they start showing me, you know, myself on their phones and all that. So that's been really fun because I've met a lot of people. And then, like you were saying, had some really, you know, great conversations. I've made some people think, I'm not going to assume that I changed their minds about anything, but we had some really good conversations, which I may share some, you know, at one point. I have only just shared the funny things, you know.
Well, I think this guy, you changed his mind. We're going to show him now. I'm going to show, this is what, if you guys want to know what Hudson does best, listen, I appreciate you trying to help the kiddos, but I think that this is like, this is top tier shit. This is, first of all, you're the first to ever do it. I know that people will say, well, there's this Satan over here. No. Yeah. I've never seen people get along with the Trumpies for the purpose of a final end goal and remain so calm and actually have enjoyable conversations. I actually think as the devil, you may have done more good to switch people over than people who pray for other people. And that is fascinating to me. This guy, we called him, what do we call him? Hillbilly Omelet. He's like a little Amish boy. He's a little Amish boy with a big ass hat. I remember the first thing that made me lose my fucking mind was either Melissa or maybe if it felt like a Mia or a Clam comment. Could have maybe been a Darlene comment, but one of you little feral fucks said, look at that dump truck on that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And he has a bubble butt. And
he has a donk. He does.
We automatically start objectifying the omelet. Nobody asks if that's okay. We just do it. You are converting him.
He would have been down with that.
I think you changed him. I think because the way he's at Kamala, and then you talk to him, and by the end,
Kamala,
he was perplexed. We're gonna play this. Look at this. Can you please come to Ohio and troll my neighbors? I think you could do. What was this shit when it's your birthday? Like a clown or a bear would ding on the door and then give you a hug.
People were begging me, like those singing telegrams and things. People were begging me to come to their towns. They were saying, you can drive my car, you can stay at my house. I'm like, y'all are crazy.
Dude.
Let Satan give you advice. Don't
a necronomogram. A necronomogram.
And then I get messages that, there's a lot of ladies wanting Satan to do other things too. I'm like, you need to be careful on these TikToks.
Are you gonna go stripper Krampus? Are you gonna go? Are you gonna show up and be like, Merry Christmas? You should.
I've been told, like my friend was saying, do a calendar, do an OnlyFans. I'm like, y'all need to calm down,
dude. Satan for Trump OnlyFans, and all you do is drink your drink, and then the videos are you just talking politics. You don't even show them any Satan nip, nothing.
Okay, yeah.
I think you could do it.
I'm a little
you should just do Cameo. Like, have you thought of that? Do Cameo.
Like, I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, just do
I'm thinking about getting ordained so I can marry folks. They've been asking me if I do weddings and marry people. I'm like, who doesn't want to get married by Satan? I mean,
listen, I will arrange a marriage in the chat right now so that you can have your. We will make this shit happen. Now, listen,
we should team up.
Yeah,
you can do the comedy. I'll marry them. You make fun of them. We'll do.
I'll match make them. I'll get their bio data. I'll do what I need to do. We'll get these fuckers together.
Yeah.
We'll get them married. That's the vig. We could start like a whole industry of like people that are going to get divorced and go to hell.
Yes.
It'll work out for you.
Yes.
This is great. I love this business.
Bound for hell from the beginning.
Yeah, look at
Made it.
Anthony. I might sacrifice you to 7-second level Haitian demon strippers.
Oh,
That's
I've been
what he
there.
did.
I've been there.
Yeah, he did that Saturday, dude. He's
try to surprise me.
You can't surprise him. Look, he's about to talk to a bubble butt Amish boy. All right, we're gonna hit play. I'm not fucking around, kids. I'm gonna shut up for this whole one. It is so good. I'm gonna turn it up real loud. This is one of my favorite things I've ever seen on TikTok. I really enjoy this guy.
Let me ask you though, that's good. I've seen you. If you had to vote for Trump or Kamala, who would you vote for?
I have the same values as Trump.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Why would I vote for Kamala Harris?
I mean, did they run you off? Did they run you off up here?
Yeah.
They ran you off?
Yeah. I said I'm here for Trump. I don't like freedom and democracy.
I did think when I am pausing it. When I first saw this, I thought you were crying right there. When you said, yeah. I was like, oh my God, Hudson, that's a great idea. Cry. He also, what is this?
Look at that.
What is this Al Bundy shit?
I told him I really like your hat. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it, and I thought he was rocking it. Not everybody can pull that hat off, but I think he did.
You just like having big, heavy things on your head. What is that?
I mean,
you gotta have horns.
That's
and now you gotta have a hat.
Yeah.
You're very top heavy. You could have a lot of stuff on top of you. We're gonna make you carry buckets of water if you're not careful.
Might improve my posture.
Oh, okay.
It could. Etiquette school with Miss Parks.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think of it.
Did they run you off?
Yo, what if we do an etiquette school with Miss Parks? Like, what was that show that was like? It was like Rock a Love Bus, but it was Bad Girl. It wasn't Bad Girls Club. It was like a school. It was an etiquette school for hoes.
Yeah, I remember that.
What was that?
I don't remember the name, but I remember that. It's fantastic.
God, it was good. I know someone in here will know it. But what if we do that, but it's Miss Parks and you're the hoe? Like she has to teach you how to behave because you're the devil.
That role.
Dude, we're going to make this happen. Also, Plague Doctor. That's a good mask for you, Hudson. Have you considered when there's another pandemic, maybe you could go plague?
Oh, well, we're headed for one, so maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I agree. Where it was Charm School. It was Charm School with Miss Parks.
Charm School. You're right.
And the devil.
Yes. Yes.
The devil is also represented by a snake. She's like a blonde snake charmer. I'm loving this. I'm loving all of this.
I have a snake charmer tattoo on my arm.
God.
It's a lady with a snake head mask thing. Yeah.
I can't. My head is about to explode right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'll send you a picture of it. It's private.
We have to do it now. Now we have to do Charm School. I'm gonna fly you to Miss Parks or vice versa.
Snake charmer school.
Do you remember when Aunt Deb threw rocks at her head and called her a whore? She's down for fucking anything, dude. Like I will totally do. What if you interview Jenn McCabe? Can we make that
I would love
happen?
to.
And I'm talking about Deb is Jenn McCabe though.
Okay. Yeah.
The real Jenn McCabe, that's for me. But you,
yeah,
I have questions.
You can do that.
Dude, that would rule. What do you kids think? Do you want to see Jenn McCabe interview the devil and vice versa?
Have her confess to the devil, confess her sins.
Oh my God. Oh, we shouldn't have said this on the chat. Deb's gonna love this. I'll tell her.
Confession.
Yeah, confession. Confessional Jenn. Confession Jenn. Oh my God, this is perfect. And instead of a priest, it's the devil.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is great. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Here we go.
Thinks it's gonna be a priest, and then I slide the thing open, and it's the devil.
And then she goes, Higgins, and then it ends.
I need a little
crazy. You know, it'd be funny if she slid it open and it was JFK and Baby James, and they're like, "We see you, Jenn," and then she slams it closed, and then she opens it again, and it's Deborah as Bev, and then it's a nightmare, and then it ends up being you at the end, and you're just fucking with her the whole time.
Let's do it. Yeah,
dude, we wrote the sketch live. It's gonna be great.
We just
Magel.
I said I'm here for Trump. I don't like freedom and
I'm here for Trump.
Yeah. Do you mind if I get that on video?
Do you mind if I get that on video that you like fascism?
Let these people get over here. You know for Trump? Well,
Also,
I'm from
Why are your wings?
They're just
wings are
flapping and
blowing.
freezing.
I'm going back. I'll shut up this time. I can't. There's so many. First of all, the guys in the van. What are they doing?
Drama. I live for absurdity, and I was like the epitome of absurdity.
Are they pissing? I feel like these people are pissing.
Maybe. So I had been kicked out rather quickly, and after the exorcism, of course, and then I went to the peaceful protest area, like I'm going to stay over there. And so that's when I start directing traffic into the rally with a pitchfork. And then when I got tired of that, finally, we walked down through. Satan walks down through the woods, comes up on some camper vans, and this guy pops out with the big giant hat.
He's just
maybe that person's pissing back there. I mean, I don't know.
I love the idea of he's lost in the woods with his big hat, and he stumbles upon the devil,
and we just start discussing the price of beef.
Yeah, this beautiful simpleton. I want him. I hope that when he goes home, that he tells his family, "Well, I was walking through the woods."
And we're both from Tennessee because I live in Atlanta, but I am originally from Tennessee, where he's from. So
where Teen Mom Ryan is from. Yep. Where the Teen Mom Ryan is from Tennessee. What do you remember? I always ask you that. Never mind. Here we go.
Now I'm from the land of Dolly Parton.
Dude, Dolly Parton and the devil. Can we make that happen?
I seen you.
I only wish.
For Trump or Kamala, who would you vote for?
Kamala.
I have the same values as Trump.
Kamala.
Oh, okay.
We got to get you that hat.
Yeah.
We got to crowdfund you that hat.
I mean,
it's
did they run you off? Did they run you off?
So dope.
Yeah.
They ran you off.
Yeah.
You guys are doing OSINT.
I said I'm here for Trump. I don't like freedom and democracy. I want fascism.
Yeah. Do you mind if I get that on video? let me do
He's so polite.
Mind if I get that on video?
Well, I'm from Tennessee up here.
That's where I'm at.
They're gonna vote 80%, 90%.
The devil just went down to Georgia.
Yeah.
He is just realizing that's a song. He's like, "That's a song, ma'am."
He's like that sounds familiar.
He's like, he's figuring out. You see every thought go through his head, and you
You see everyone.
Every single one enter the brain. You see him process it. His eyes cross, and then it immediately leaves. And I love that.
I don't think it's this video. There's another clip of him because it's like a 3-part thing. There's
we're gonna watch
all the little brains working out and lifting weights and doing push-ups and stuff.
He is the sweetest little baby angel. This is the dump truck. Look at he's gonna turn in a minute. You'll see his dump truck. It's oddly not there, and then he turns, and then it's like ba-dunk. It's like Tristan on the dance floor.
As they do. Dump trucks that sneak up on you.
He knocked this van back a whole foot. You'll see.
Quit this gal. China, Russia, wars. We're gonna get blown up.
We're gonna get blowed up.
I'm gonna pay $30 for a piece of steak. No, we're not.
Do you see how defensive he got? That's $30 for a piece of steak. No, I wouldn't. Like, dude, where are you going? You going to Saltgrass? It's only 19. This guy's a little much.
$30 for a piece of steak.
Yeah.
No, we're not. She's going away with beef. Yeah. So
here's doing away with beef. That was news to me.
Earlier that I was wanting to.
Were you shocked to find out?
Do you remember it?
Yeah.
He doesn't remember.
There wasn't much they could throw out to surprise me, but that one actually did.
I wanted you to say it.
I am a dark lord.
What if he flipped you? Like, what if you go into one of these and this guy makes sense?
Well,
because I feel like with that hat.
All right, if anybody could have, it would have been him with that hat.
Look at those shoes, by the way. How clean are those fucking kicks?
They're fucking clean.
He's an Atlanta boy. He lying about Tennessee. He's from Atlanta. You can't have clean shoes like that and not be from Atlanta. Look how clean those are. They're perfect. It's beautiful. He's got a shirt tucked in and the suspenders and the belt. You only need one. He chose both. The hat, he's got, what is that?
More is more.
More is more. He's got the honky tonk badonkadonk. Let's fucking rage. I agree. It's the belt and braces for me, dog.
That he said about Satan. It has actually. It's all about the character, the personality. Yeah. I mean, no.
The personality.
Well, I'm trying to reach simple.
All I had to do was.
You said simpleton. And then you go, did I say that out loud? We both looked at.
See, I
How do we both look at this sweet fella over here trying to educate you on beef, and we both thought simpleton?
My camera lady was dying. And
I
people
know
have
she
commented
was.
so much. They're like, she's awesome. Her laughing makes it so good. And I'm like, she's a badass.
You know what's funny? Because you're laughing and the camera's moving, and you think it feels like one of those when you go in the mall and it's a fake roller coaster. You're like, I feel this. That's what it's like. She's laughing right when we are.
She's so good. And she's like the most innocent, sweet looking thing in the world. And she is a total escalation point. Like
And you told me you were concerned about.
She gets Satan into so much. She's like, I think I'll pitch something to her to go do. And I'm like, she's not going to go for this. And then she takes it to another level. She's always
She's like, yeah, we'll go on top of that building with a gun. And then when
1,000%. Yeah.
She's fucking wild. You told me you were like, I got to be careful. Or take it. And it's always like the tiny ones like Darlene. They'll start some shit. They'll get you in a fight. They'll attack a juggalo. You really got to watch out.
Yeah, she's amazing.
We're trying to reach simpletons. You know
right.
what I mean?
We're trying
Simpletons
to get
kills me.
to the most hardcore people. Yeah. University is the worst. I interviewed.
I'm not going to pause it, but he said University.
And the news channels and everything.
He said the universities are the worst.
And
They're
I
the
got
worst.
so funny. There was a Democrat down there interviewing
Educated people.
The Constitution and what he did.
Pausing it. This is, I'm sorry, I need to educate people. If you're not from a small town in the South, you're not going to understand this. This is 100%. Almost every small town in the South, you're going to run into a stranger who's going to tell you everything about their life, all their medical issues, and then they're going to tell you where the Democrat lives.
Yeah.
Every fucking time. I was the liberal. They go, that family up there, they got a liberal with them. People drive around your house. Like, it is fucking wild. They go, she doesn't hunt. Like, that's how
drive
they
by
are.
and see it. Drive by and see your house.
They put Sarah Palin bumper stickers on their truck, and then when they pull into the parking lot, they go, and then they call you over and they go, check that out. And you're just supposed to learn that way.
That's where she stays, right there.
So give me the benefit of the doubt, motherfuckers. I can't know everything that's not on a bumper sticker. Do you understand? God, look at that dump truck. Look at those white shoes.
Yeah.
Look at his hat bobbing.
So are you ready? So say that
I'm an independent.
No. Say
I'm an independent.
Could you say this? Even Satan.
I'm gonna clip that. I'm an independent.
No.
No.
I'm here to support Trump.
Okay.
That's the best part.
A good one.
They can't
When
kick.
I say
That's a
go,
good one.
Endorsing Trump.
He's like,
Kamala's got her celebrity endorsement.
So could you say
They can't
that
kick you
I'm
out because
here
you
endorsing
support.
Trump? Could
Yeah.
you
No.
say that? Okay, wait. Go.
I was like, I'm not going to say anything
Satan's here in
slanderous.
Georgia. It is endorse Trump.
I meant to tell you, I have a family member. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to dox him, but I have a family member who knows you. They said, did you hear about that Georgia devil going around all? I was like, tell me more. I didn't even tell. They have no idea that I know you. And I was like, oh yeah, what do you think of that? I was like, I mean, they let Caitlyn Jenner in. And I was like, God damn, wow. Okay.
Me and Caitlyn.
I've been wanting to tell you that for so long. To them, it could imagine you're pissing in these woods and Caitlyn walks up like, what are you doing out here? I can see that for you. I can see that for you in the future. You might end up on the Kardashians if you keep this shit up. It could work out great. Why does it freeze?
Stranger things have happened at the Israelis.
Dude, I saw a lady in the gold.
So could you say that I'm here endorsing Trump?
What is that little black bunny?
That's my little demon emoji. Yeah,
Satan's
that's my
here
little
in
buddies.
Georgia. It is endorse Trump.
I always put some little
I hate
demons in there.
freedom. I hate democracy.
That's a demon, dude.
Vote for Trump.
I need you to appreciate my artwork. Yeah.
It was like a Keith Haring demon. I'm not even scared. It's adorable.
Yeah, it does look like Keith Haring. You're right.
Yeah, it's a little Keith Haring demon.
So,
It's floating for him.
When I say go, could you say that even Satan would vote for Trump?
He is guffawed.
I love that he tries to just start directing me.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, get over there, put your hand up on that tree. Pose behind her, put your hands on her waist. It's amazing. Now he's going to talk to you about the aperture. Is it overcast enough for this?
Yeah.
The
He's a
van-
director. He's a natural director.
Dude, he's gonna direct the next. He's gonna make
They
the
like
next
that meat though.
fucking Gus Von Sant thriller.
I look back at these like, oh my God.
Yeah, what were you like? Hold on, let me get
Because
to the
I
next
never
one.
knew what the plan was. Whoever was going to, I mean, I had the same video person most every time, but I always had to tell her, like, look, I don't know what's going to happen or anything because, you know, just keep your head on a swivel.
You chose a different demon down here. You got a brain working out. That's fun.
Because he was making my brain hurt. There was a lot of conversation that took place that we didn't get on video.
He's literally flexing like this little tiny cartoon brain.
I was like, wait, what am I talking about?
Look, don't make Hudson abuse alcohol, Darlene says. She's looking out for you, Huds. She's looking out
you,
for
Darlene.
you. We need
You're
a
a babe.
sober devil. Yeah, thank you, Darlene. She's just looking out for all of Florida right now. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you. A demonocracy.
Democracy. I love it. Yes. That's a good one.
That's the shirt. That's the merch.
That's a good one.
Joe Anders, we're going to kick you out and take your idea. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But democracy is a really good idea.
That's good. That's good.
These two, you think him and the little omelet guy? What about Amish guy doing a Robin to your Batman?
I mean, maybe.
Who's the devil's little?
I think they're talking about you and me.
Oh, we'll do therapy devil more. I would love to make this a segment. Fuck medical.
I'm full of great unsolicited advice.
You really are. And also, dude, yes, Uncle Frankie's doing great. She actually, I think she is out right now. I'm not going to say it's a date, but I am going to say it's outside. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to know what goes on in that van. You don't listen.
Oh, not another van.
What Satan and the Amish guy do in the van is up to them. You leave them alone. But what if, okay, so who would Satan's sidekick be? Oh, you'd have to dress him up like a tiny Hitler. That wouldn't be fun. That would hurt people. That is assault. Will this free Karen? Absolutely.
I think so. I think it could.
Jessica, I'm starring this. You know, normally I sarcastically say that, but I think this could. Yeah, it's pinned. I think that.
I think that's a shirt too. Will this free Karen? That's a shirt.
That's
whatever
a shirt.
It is you're doing at the time. Will this free Karen? That's a
Will
shirt.
this free Karen? Yeah. Is this?
It's
That's the free Karen.
Yeah. Think
Dude.
about what you're doing.
Yeah, fuck that. No, in all seriousness, what if the devil goes to Canton, all right, and you just hang out on Proctor's lawn and remind him, hey, buddy, you're not looking too good.
Hey, buddy. Yeah.
I'm watching, bud. What if you go up to Higgins and you sit next to him at a bar and you buy him a drink and you go, we're about to be best friends for a long time. And then you take his, shoot it and leave.
Yeah.
What if you do that?
Yeah.
Damn. All right, we're going to watch this guy.
Absolutely.
We're going to watch you and this guy. I love this
It
dude.
has actually. It's all about the character,
Your brain.
the personality. Yeah. I mean, no. What you say that?
Well, I'm trying to reach simpletons. You know
Right.
what I mean?
We're trying to get to the most.
You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
That was bad.
University is the worst. I interviewed. See, I came up here to do interviews and the news channels and everything. I got the book of the Constitution.
He got
And
the
I
book of the
so funny,
Constitution.
There was a Democrat down there interviewing. When I started reading the Constitution, and what he did, he cut the channel off.
No.
He cut the channel off.
Are you ready?
Wait, this man got demonetized?
He got he was trying to read the Constitution to somebody up at their rally, and they cut off their video.
So he got demonetized in real life.
We bonded over being censored there.
You and him were censored. They censored you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
This man had great ideas.
We were the real ones there.
You guys were, and then you got little brain guy, you got little devil guy dancing, you got all your little demons out there. That's crazy. And then the girl with the camera just laughing. Was she high as shit? Like, what was her deal?
She probably wished she was.
Dude, it would be so funny to corrupt that kid. Did you give him a joint? Tell him it was cigarettes?
No.
Damn, you could have made him so cool.
We were just high on life, you know?
Dude, yeah, just high on the devil, dude.
High on the devil.
So say
high on Satan.
Devil's around, you don't need anything.
No. Say even. Could you say this? Even Satan doesn't even like Kamala.
Even Satan doesn't even like Kamala.
I'm here to support Trump.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's
Okay,
That's assault.
Kamala's got her celebrity endorsement.
So could you say that I'm here endorsing Trump? Could you say that? Okay, wait.
Wait.
Go.
It's here in Georgia. It is endorse Trump. I hate freedom. I hate democracy. I believe in fascism. A vote for Trump is a vote for me.
He's gone.
But
I hit my juice.
No, it has actually.
I keep hitting. I can't. I can't stand the brain working out in the corner.
Insanity. It's pure ignorance on my part. Just ignorance.
So many brains working out, and I don't know what this guy means, but I also know exactly what he means. I know how he feels. I don't know what he means.
But same.
Oh my God, we're gonna watch more. Jesus Christ. Was there an E. coli outbreak?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh my God. What is it? Here, we're gonna put it on this. I hate TikTok. I'll watch it. Also, you said something so crazy to one of these people. Did you say you made her ride in the back or something about a woman?
Yeah, if you
it
go
was
to the
amazing.
go to the main page. This is the first video pinned at the top.
Okay, the first video.
Because people are just
Also, what?
Hell yeah.
I gotta see that one. I have not seen the evangelical guy. I'm gonna turn it up.
MAGA women sit in the back seat. Look. That's right.
I'm gonna let it play.
You're supposed to be in the back seat, lady. Like that up there. She's a true MAGA woman.
True MAGA woman. That's your shirt.
Not too late. You can pop out right here and hop in the back seat. You're supposed to be subservient. You're not even supposed to vote. What are you doing at a rally?
Just to be clear, for those of you who didn't hear,
I'm raising out here.
I'm
you have
so
to be subservient. No, this is incredible. This is incredible. What are you doing at a MAGA rally? You're supposed to be subservient. You can't vote. Get in the back seat. What are you
women aren't
complaining
supposed
about?
to vote.
You could pop out right here and get in the back. What's your problem? You're supposed to be subservient. Jesus Christ. And they were smiling. They
were laughing. She was cracking up.
She's done. You know, I did a comedy gig once in a really scary place called Copperas Cove,
She knew it was
Texas.
funny.
Copperas Cove, Texas is right by Temple and Fort Hood, where all the soldiers get murdered.
Yeah.
There was a woman there having the best time. She reminded me of everyone in one of these videos with the glitter, like the lady with the MAGA glitter. And now imagine she's hot pink. Her skin is hot. She's papachon, and she has huge tits, just massive knockers. She's Beth. She's Dog the Bounty Hunter Beth. Braid hair, lipstick all over, fucking wasted. She's doing this. There's no music playing, and she's sitting in the front row. And at one point in the middle of my set, she goes, hey, honey, fuck your jokes. You want to see some titties? And I went, no. And then she goes, come on, and nudged the girl next to her. And they both do this. Now, this is, and they showed me their titties. And I was like, could you not? And then everybody cheered and laughed. And then she went, woohoo, that's my joke. And she sat down. Yes, it was a great set because then I could talk to her.
Yeah.
But what tripped me, I feel like someone has it recorded somewhere. And if they do, I will put it online.
You need that.
She did look like the lady in the Tristan video. Oh my God. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. So when that was all said and done and they calmed down, I said, I can't believe you made your friend do that with you. And then the person next to her said, that's my mama. That shocked me about as much as when I saw you tell a woman, be subservient, get in the fucking backseat, you can pop out. And she goes, you're hilarious, devil.
I think she liked it.
She fucking loved it.
She loved it. She wanted me to put her in the back seat. That's what she wanted.
People are weird as fuck. People are so weird. You could walk up to someone and say the worst fucking thing, and they'll be like, ha, 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 ha. And then you could try to relate to them or be kind to them, and they're like, what's your fucking problem?
If you're dressed as the devil, it goes. Like, they're fine with it.
This is wild. Okay, I'm playing it. I'm playing it again because I
I
really
was
love it.
getting after him with pitchforks and everything. I loved it.
Did you have someone on one of them turn the wrong way? Like they were intending to go straight and then they accidentally turned? Because that's what it looked like. This one guy goes, "Oh, damn it." And then they just kept going. And then the woman was like, "Ah." And
some of them wouldn't come near me. So they were supposed to be coming into the right lane to turn right into the rally, but they were giving me a wide berth. They wouldn't come near the devil. They were going out and then turning in, breaking the law.
There. And also police right there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, police everywhere. The police love me, by the way.
They did?
Yeah.
You should go up there, cheer them up.
Always entertain the APD.
Dude, what if we could get you? What if would you do an interview if Duty Ron interviewed you?
Yes.
Fucking done.
I got women sit in the back seat. Look. That's right. You're supposed to be in the back seat, lady. Like that one up there.
Crazy.
It's not too late. You can pop out right here and hop in the back seat. Supposed to be subservient. You're not even supposed to vote. What are you doing at a rally? They're brazen out here. They're brazen.
Brazen. We got to get you expanding wings. Trump, and then they just come out.
I love a woman that participates in her own oppression.
Dude, people are rolling down their windows. I want this one to do it.
This lady's chewing this gum like it's my innards.
Jesus Christ.
Rally, lady.
Dude, people love this shit. This guy rules. I thought when I first saw this, I thought this was Eddie Pepitone. I was like, what is Eddie Pepitone doing in a fucking Trump rally? I like literally looked up to see if he was there. I was like, what's going on right now?
It was me. There was no one else there. It was me with 15,000 MAGAs.
That's crazy to think. And is this where Glitter Lady comes in?
So come on. Yeah. This is where I get exercised. I was only there like 5 minutes once this happened.
And then they took you out? Jesus.
Well, I was in there longer than that. I was still going around to the vendors and all the things and like messing around with people. But once I got up to the entrance, like that tent back there is the Turning Point pack tent. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to get right here. And right behind me is where they enter to get in line to enter the rally. And she came right for me. I hadn't been there too long.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I got distracted. Glitter, are you about to get kidnapped? What's going on?
A ranch on that Facebook. A ranch. I posted that man charges 12 pages that last 2020 chart. Who?
Oh yeah, Glitter's got Ohio pervs around.
Somebody? Oh
yeah. Did you fuck someone up, Glitter, and now they're coming for you? If I disappear, y'all know. Okay, we got it here. Look, I'm gonna even put it up on the screen. Listen, Ohio Attorney General.
She's looking like she's ready for him on that profile pic.
Oh, look, she's the devil too.
She got she got the horns out.
Oh shit, horns up, long horns. Woohoo, UT. They hate that, by the way. That's like a big thing here. It's like, that's the devil. That ain't Longhorns. That ain't Hook'em.
And you're like, yeah.
Aren't you?
You should do a Hook'em Horns. Never mind. You can come to a UT game and just do Hook'em Horns all day. They would love that. This dude is in a Cuban shirt with that hat, just having a... Why is it doing this?
It's amazing. There were so many characters.
What are you doing here?
I'm obsessed with these people.
That's my guy. I bet I am. Aren't you? We share the same values, friend.
We share the same values, friend. That guy likes you.
Are you going to help Donald Trump win the election?
You're damn right.
What's a nice camera?
Damn right.
Yeah.
Are you good? Can you repeat the answer earlier?
I endorse Trump. 100%.
Are you going to help him win the election?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Satan.
I look like I'm teaching a class.
Thank you so much, Satan. Thank you for being here today.
Lord.
This guy rules. I love that he was so cordial to you too. He was like, "Thank you, Satan.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul."
Yeah, they're respectful to Satan. They don't try me.
They are. They're like, "Thank you very much, Satan. Thank you, Paul." Why is it doing this? What is up with TikTok? Why does it make it so fucking?
Thank you so much, Satan.
Thank you so much, Satan.
It's okay with y'all if I do help him, isn't it?
If I ask God, my Father, to help Trump win, yes. Fallen angel, hey? Yeah. You need a couple of mean tweets. He probably does.
Homophobia.
They're talking about my dick.
I told him.
I love xenophobia.
I told
They
him.
go straight
You're
to the
talking about
genital.
your what?
He goes,
Your
he's
they're talking
probably
about your
got a
mom?
little, he said he's probably got a little pee-pee. They go straight
Well,
to talking about people's genitals.
Well,
I call them
was it-
evangenitals.
evangenitals is hilarious. Also, what I don't the devil doesn't have a dick. That's in the Bible. She's an idiot. Yeah, they don't have to, or maybe it was the movie Dogma. I could just be getting them mixed up. That's my bad. But yeah, that lady is very invasive. It is kind of weird to be like, I run mean tweets. Tell me about your dick. It's like, what? We're at a Trump rally. That's
Somebody was
weird.
like, he's probably got a little dick. And she's like, yeah, he probably does. I don't know.
Imagine how she treated your Amish friend when she walked out.
Right.
She was probably like, hey, look at him.
I would have taken up for him too.
Please leave me alone, lady. All right, here we go. I'm obsessed with this lady. Did you find the account?
No, I never did. I told my followers, like, find her. I want to see her video.
That's what we're for. This is an innocent channel. Everybody, we need to find this woman. All right. Georgia Devil on TikTok. It's going on the banner below. When we are done with this episode, that's the crime we're going to solve. We're going to find out what happened to her. Is she missing? If not, can we make her? Why did it not hit play? Why is it doing this, Hudson? TikTok is run by Chinese spies.
I love xenophobia.
I told him.
I love
xenophobia.
They're like, what the fuck does that mean?
I think you're on the wrong team.
They have no idea.
I think with the adrenochrome and sacrifice.
Adrenochrome. Adrenochrome. Pause it again. Adrenochrome. You guys use adrenochrome? Certainly not adrenochrome. She's talking about adrenochrome.
Sell it in my store.
Is this woman a nurse? Is she a doctor? If so, we need to report this. This is not okay.
It's not
that
okay.
woman. She also kind of looked like John McEnroe, but I'm not being mean. She just did. Like she just resembled him during a freak out.
Throw a fit like John McEnroe.
She really did. Or
I told him.
guy.
I love xenophobia.
I told him that I think this might put a right. Really? I think you're on the wrong team because I think
you know what the light shining through.
Sacrificing, I think that would be more along.
It's really orange.
More along the other party.
But for Trump, that's why I'm here.
Well, maybe all of us can pray for your soul. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God
or don't.
God bless
you. Or don't.
Oh shit.
That's how y'all got.
I told him this is how y'all got
How do we
COVID.
send that to Deb?
Yeah, send it
Jesus Christ. Not grounded, promoted. How do we get this to Deb? I need to get this
Send
cut
her a
out to
text.
Deb. We need to get that to Deborah. I
You
bet
just
Frank would
summon-
love it.
You need to summon Deborah right now. Where's Deborah?
Where's that whore? I think she's asleep. She's been sleeping.
Ugh.
She hibernates 2 days at a time. I think, what if Bridget put this next to Marky Mark? She's got the Marky Mark Christmas cutout, and then she's got Trump Defender of Pets.
Order that. We need to order that for her.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna
delivered.
note it. Mods, put that on the agenda for next week's board meeting. We need to find this Trump cutout to send to Uncle Francis's mother, who did not request it and might be Democrat. But it is very funny to have that at all. You
At
know,
all.
it's just funny. Or we'll get one for Duty Wrong. I'm sure he's
It's
a
so
cop. I know.
homoerotic. You know, they always put Trump on like a big muscular body. You know,
And they also like, oops, I don't know what happened. Well, we're moving to the next. I want to see the one with the preacher.
they like.
Yeah. Also, here people wrap their
I just started
closet.
reading it. There's like abortion.
I was
fucking
really
hate
acting
TikTok.
ignorant here.
No, I
was
love this. I can't.
starstruck by Walter, so I was really acting ignorant.
Who is Walter? I thought that was Stephen King.
Walter Masterson, he goes and trolls people out of the Trump rallies, but he's a bit more cerebral than I am with it, and asks them all kinds of questions. He really reveals the hypocrisy and the complete lack of critical thinking.
Is he a Bible guy? Like he knows all the quotes?
No. Yeah. Like he does know the quotes.
Coordinates.
Yeah. And so does his the guy that goes with him. The what's his name?
Dude, so do I. I was brainwashed young.
Yeah,
Man.
they're really great. Like I admire him so much. And when he showed up there, I was like, oh my God, it's Walter. And I didn't know what to say.
So he's a good guy?
Yes. Fantastic.
Damn, I wanted to do a call-in.
His channel is amazing.
Okay, we'll look him up. Walter Masterson.
Yeah.
He looks like a young Stephen King.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, not an insult. Like he looks like the best picture of Stephen King. The best possible one. Adrenochrome, it makes the frogs gay. It'll be fine, kids. Don't put it on your face. A bridge to Trump. Noted. Excellent. If Alanis Morissette was doing backflips behind Hudson right now, it would not surprise me. You did find glitter. Goodbye soon. Be nice with your crate. Goodbye, Laura. The third one is really just Kawato. I don't know what that means, but I love that for you. Walter, he's very good. You guys like Walter? What if we called him like Dad did when Deb and me prank called that Christian customer service rep who was supposed to lead us to Jesus, and then I convinced him to be Jewish and not gay. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was fun. What if we called Walter?
Yeah.
And put him in a pickle and say, how do I get out of this pickle?
The socialism, open borders. I really
open the borders and rape them.
Yeah, I don't know who wrote this Bible, but it's
Trump. Trump, he was the guy that wrote The Art of the Deal.
Yeah.
The Art of the Deal.
Got the whole police department out here to help you.
Well, the cops love you.
Yeah.
Look at her bragging. I met the devil. Look at her. She's like, I met the devil. She's so happy.
Laughing.
She said it in that tone where she's like, I met the devil. Like she's just like her voice. I met the devil. Like, oh my God, it's a devil. Like I love it when people's voice raises extra high and they're in a position of authority. It makes me laugh every time. I saw a cop holding a huge rifle in front of the Capitol once, and he saw a dog walk by and he goes, puppy. I laughed so fucking hard.
That's the best.
Tiny Chihuahua and a sweater goes, puppy. And he's like a big, scary motherfucker. I love it so much. Look at this dude. He's smiling so big. They love you, dude.
They love me.
Look, please let the devil cross.
I run it, Lynn.
He loves you.
I told this person they were going to hit a police car back here. So then I have to start directing them.
You're directing traffic with the cops so they don't hit the cop? You're actually helping them.
Yeah.
They're following. This guy's like, see, that guy gave up. He goes, he's got the devil with him. He'll be fine. Heel out. Come on now. That guy looks like a newscaster.
There were news everywhere, yeah.
You always tell a newscaster because they're wearing ugly pants. Because they're always so laced up.
Hell yeah.
I just started reading it.
I really like that guy. Everything about him. Now here's the thing I'm worried about. Gray sweatpants. Kids, what does that mean?
Walter's outside.
Walter better not be posting on Facebook Marketplace because we will know.
Walter's selling mirrors on Facebook Marketplace.
He's selling mirrors, and
That's
Aunt
the
Deb
hard
is
part,
buying them.
Yeah.
Hudson, I want to give the kids a chance to ask you questions, and then we'll do the true crime cases after, and we'll say bye to Hudson.
I'm so...
You're not boring. You're therapy Satan right now. I'm trying to rebrand you temporarily. We're just going to try on some gimmicks, okay? Maybe we'll switch. We'll do 2 or 3 today. And I want to see what works best for you, because improv, I like to call it improve because it's never funny. But I do think that you can find your niche depending on what you can what you can banter with. And I think that it's fun to play pretend. Now you're obviously clearly the devil pretending to be Hudson. We get that. So what if maybe for the first one, I keep saying therapy Satan,
Okay.
emotional support Satan,
Okay.
or like supportive bestie giving you a pep talk before like a tryout, like that kind of. We're going like, what is it called? Motivational speaker Satan. So would you rather do like therapy Satan and answer questions from a therapy perspective? Would you rather be best friend giving a pep talk? So it's got to be positive. So you're like happy, positive Satan. You're the exact opposite of what Satan embodies. Or do you want to be motivational speaker, pyramid scheme, the chick who had the DNA pill, Elizabeth Holmes? Like what do you want to embody out of those three? Which one do you want to
I'm a vengeful, like, I'm a bad Satan. I'm a dark magic, vengeful type.
Okay, so
you need to get revenge on somebody.
Okay, so life coach Satan.
No toxic positivity over here.
Okay, so we're gonna do angry therapist, resentful therapist Satan. Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna get you together.
We're gonna start with this. Why don't we? Do you guys want to call in and ask Satan a question, or do you want to type?
I have to pee first, though. How about
Satan's
that?
gonna go take
Satan's
a piss.
been imbibing like crazy.
Satan's imbibing. Satan, I'm gonna take you out for a second. And look, we'll get a kid on the line. We'll get someone, or we'll do something. Here's what we'll do. I'll pay here. This is nothing better to play than this. Let's do this. We're gonna play you guys to get you geared up for Hudson. Think of your questions now. I'm gonna start starring them. Put them in the comments now. And I will ask your emotional support demon or devil or Satan, whatever, Natas, Satanus, whatever you want to call him, Beelzebub, Beelzebud, if you're in Canada, I don't know. Dark Lord and Master, Dark Lord Blood, whatever you want to call it. Dark Lord HUD. Write it down. Yeah. Don't forget Cunt Smashers on MySpace. Here, I'm gonna play you guys a video while you put it in the chat. Put your questions. This is your emotional support devil. You're the demon that's gonna tell you exactly what to do. What's your problem? Is he qualified? Fuck no, he's not qualified. Has he been to school for this? No. Is he a licensed certified satanic counselor? Absolutely not. He's wasted and he's the devil. So ask him a fucking question. He's Dark Lord HUD. And while you think of your questions and post them, I will be starring them and you're going to watch this so that you can just kind of relax. Let's relax our heads. Let's relax our fucking face. Let's let your belly out. Okay. So we're going to play this video. You're going to put your questions in here. I'm going to collect some and then we'll bring your emotional support demon back on to talk to you and answer.
Hello, who is it? Barb, what are you doing? Nancy, can you even believe how amazing much we learned at one weekend at Acquire the Fire? About life and love and happiness and security in our faith? And, of course, sex. Nancy, my precious moments are listening. I mean, the absence of sex, silly? Remember courting, not dating? Gag me. Dating? Oh, never. Well, remember that when Kurt calls.
Hey, baby.
Kurt? What are you calling for?
You called me, or am I answering the call of the wild?
I don't think I understand. What's that squeaking noise?
I'm sorry, that must be my deltoid rubbing up against the phone cord.
Such a silly hunk of machismo. Remember what the word of God said. Look, Kurt, I don't think this is going to work out.
I knew it! You tramp! You act all friendly like you get something out of it, and then you clam up like some holy prude.
Wait right there. How dare you demean my Christian beliefs? You need to believe in something bigger than your bicep, buddy. I dare you to treat women with respect.
Like the devil.
Yeah.
The devil's bigger than his bicep.
Yeah.
He could believe in the devil. And then they could be happy together because they're both religious. Right?
That's right.
God damn it. You're wasted on tequila and you have no demonic chutzpah to give us. What do you... Almost said, do you want to be a Jewish devil tonight? Because I said chutzpah, and then I realized you can't say Jewish devil. I don't think you can say that. So I guess tonight you are you a Christian devil? What religion of devil are you? Have you even thought of that? Are you a Buddha devil?
I'll probably target the Christians, evangelicals.
Evangelical devil. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, motion to make you march that says Dark Lord HUD.
Okay.
All right.
In the meantime, I dare you to be a man.
She said, I dare you to be a man.
Yeah, he's gonna come over and beat the shit out of her. That doesn't end well, so we're stopping it there. That was awkward. So let's see what questions we've got. Do you guys have questions for the devil, Dark Lord HUD?
Make them easy.
Here we go. Who, if any, of the prison wife profiles are contenders? Have you been keeping up with your sisters, myself?
I mean, Ruby, maybe.
No way. They all decided.
So I don't like the ones that do things to kids, but I would really like to get at Ruby Frankie and I want to piss off the other lady. What's her name? The Jody?
Jody, who's in?
Yeah.
Not who's in truth. She's missing.
Yeah. What?
Jody Hildebrand.
What'd she do? She escaped?
No. Jody Hughes in Fruit is someone different. Sorry.
You said she was missing. I was like, no.
No, differently. No, well, she is missing. Her body's missing, but it's a different Jody. We're talking about Jody Hildebrand. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which, by the way, what a rich name.
Jody Hildebrand?
Yeah, it sounds like Jody Hildebrand. It sounds like I'm a Rockefeller. I'm fucking.
Yeah. She's always had money. That's what that name sounds like.
Dude, that house is so weird. Some of those rooms.
It is creepy, isn't it? Like, it's cool, but it's creepy. You can tell some nefarious stuff goes on there.
It looked like Squid Game.
And yeah.
It was wide open, flat cement. There's like
it reminds me of it's another movie that I saw too that I think is A Lady's Name is the title of the movie. I can't remember what it was, where this older man like kept her there, like just kept her like hostage there. And that's what that house reminds me of. He's being kept there, and it seems like it was built with the intention of something bad happening.
What was his name? That was a Austrian fellow.
Yes, that's right. How the hell do you know exactly what movie I'm talking about?
He has a white mustache. Fritzl. Joseph.
He's got dark hair, like the guy's dark hair.
He has dark hair, but then he has a white mustache that twirls. And his name's Joseph Fritzl, and he had a young girl down in his dungeon for
Your
like.
brain is insane. Like, honestly, I didn't have to tell you shit. You know exactly what movie I was talking about.
Dude, that guy, that's not even a movie. That's a real case.
Yeah.
Like, that guy kept that girl down there, and I wish I could remember her name, but she was like, dude, she's a big fucking deal too, because she survived down there. Was it like 14 years? It was like it was Austria's fucking because if you ever meet someone from there, they'll go Austria, and it's like, calm the fuck down. It's like saying burrito. Like, I'm not gonna fucking do that to you. But yeah, they I get so pissed at that. Joseph Fritzl, he had like a wife and daughters that all lived up like Ariel Castro style, but that's Austria's J.C. Dugard.
Yeah, right.
That was and that guy was filming himself singing to kids on a playground as an active sex offender.
Yeah,
with the little girl sitting next to him out in public who is on the missing flyer.
And the not to victim blame, but like, and the wife / mom like never discovered this whole setup down there.
What?
Like, so I'm gonna be snooping all over that house.
You would think.
When your kid's missing, you're gonna tear the whole house apart first.
Well, here's the thing. It wasn't. So she was kidnapped, right? And then I believe
letters from her, you know, that she was going. Yeah.
And then he kept her down there. But here's the other fucked up thing. He spent so long building it, I believe, or he had it built. It was literally an underground hidden layer.
Yeah.
It was like the meth labs on the Iowa horse farms that Tom Arnold's sister has that they based Breaking Bad off of. Like the underground meth lab in Breaking Bad is based exactly off her horse farm. Like, you literally would go down a little, what's this? It looks like a sewer hole. And then boom, you are in it's like frigid air. Everything's they have the fucking silver, everything. It's just top notch shit.
Yeah.
His was like that. And then you make your way down tunnels and tunnels. It was almost like how the cartel how homie from the cartel tried to escape with the tunnels because it was really fancy house and then it gets dirty and dingy. And then in the back, she's got a low ceiling. I remember seeing that and being like, oh my God, like imagine having to like literally tuck your head down to like get around and never seeing daylight. It was basically a bomb shelter.
Have you seen The Heretic yet?
No.
Holy shit. So
what is that?
I don't want to tell you anything I tell you. Well, it's two
Let me write it
young
down.
girls, Mormon missionaries, go to a man's house and to talk to him about their religion.
That's what happens when you talk
Speaking
to
of
people
houses and underground and all that.
I just think of what like certain friends of mine would say, and for some reason in my head, I'm hearing Michael Priest going, and that's why I don't believe in God.
Hugh Grant is amazing in this film. It's amazing.
Hugh Grant, one of the best actors ever, and
such a good job in this.
Colin Firth in Bridget Jones's Diary. What if Bridget Jones got into Satanism? That's all I'm saying.
That'd
like,
be
wouldn't
cool.
that be sick?
I'd support it.
Renee Zellweger's incredible. Okay, so what was the question? Who, if any of the so you said Ruby? Is it just to make Jody jealous, or because you want to smash Ruby?
I mean, she needs to get smashed by Satan. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And probably get her feelings hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
we have
I gotta
suggestions.
avenge those kids, you know.
Avenge those kids with your devil dick. What about Jody Arias?
Yeah. I kind of like the movie about her. I was into her. I really was into her. Not
Have
gonna lie.
you?
I don't think she's that great looking, but I'm into
Here's
her
the thing.
craziness.
You have to, if you haven't seen them, watch her testimony and her depositions again in the interrogation. Or you know what? If you want to do that, if you really want to be with her and make that your prison wife, don't watch them. It makes you hate her personality. Is so fucking.
Oh, I watched them.
I've never seen Sarah Huckabee Sanders is the only other person I've seen dodge shit like that. She's probably it. Like when they're like, how did you feel when they asked you to leave that restaurant? She's like, well, I felt appalled and I'm not going to comment on it. Next, like just, I felt nothing. I got ice in my veins. Next question. Like every single answer, or they'll be like, you know, what does the president have planned for tomorrow? He's going to breathe and eat. Next question. Like,
next
bitch, give us something.
Yeah.
And that is 100% her. That's her. And then she'd giggle and then she'd be like, do I look pretty? And it's like, oh my God, you are out of your fucking mind. Yeah. Jody Arias. Okay. The devil's going to take I want questions. You guys are all just feasting on you guys are all, here we go. What about the house that Pazuzu Algarad lived in? Holy crap. Have you seen Pazuzu's house? Do you know who that is?
I don't think so.
That's homie who got like lots of tats, devil, fucked up eyes, just shaved down teeth. I'm the devil. He had a lot of bodies in his house. It was very nasty.
I don't know the house. I don't know what about that house that they lived in? I don't know the house.
It was just like a hoarder devil paradise. There's a lot of graffiti. It's really just so disgusting. Like
it's just dirty, right?
It's just very dirty, but it's also like unclean in other ways. Like it kind of looks punk rock, but it also is like, oh, you all have syphilis now because you walked in there. Like it's very
antibiotics to go in there.
Yeah, that was his victim and his daughter. But it's weird because he kidnapped his own daughter without leaving the country or even the property. That's what's weird about it. Is like,
how did he kidnap him without leaving the property? So he just hid her somewhere?
She literally, there was a place under the house and he put her down there. Imagine if your kid was below your feet.
God.
And you can't hear her.
And was her mom there on the property?
Yeah, and the sisters, right? I think they had sisters. I hope I'm not mixing the sibling situation up. I feel, because part of me wonders, didn't they divorce? But I don't think so. I think that was a different one because there was another guy, similar situation, smaller enclosed area, same part of the country, same area of Austria. And he had put this girl, like, it was 3 or 4 feet high. And then she would do her schoolwork in there. It was fucking spooky. And I was like, what's with these dudes, like, with the low-hanging ceilings underground sealed off in Europe. Like, how are they not? What's the zoning code? Like, is anyone checking on this shit? Like, it's very, I just feel like it was something that could have been prevented. Oh, he did. Yes, that's other absurd thing. I totally forgot about that.
They got to build their own thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So they built it. Oh my God. I forgot about that. That is fucking crazy. That dude. Yeah. Fritzl. No, it was Joseph Fritzl, right? The basement bunker. God, it was horrible. Oh, it was horrible. Mr. Devil, are you behind the fuck around, find out attack? We're not asking him that. He's not behind it. He's in front of it.
I don't know what those are.
He's the devil. Don't
I
even
know
worry
what FAFO is, but I don't know what
the fuck around and find out. It's like, talk to the hand because the face, like, bitch, stop. Don't. Or what's the other one? FOMO.
Which attacks?
We got DDoS attacked. We got DDoS attacked IRL.
Oh.
And it's by nodes, dementors,
all that stuff. All that, yeah.
Tarot read looking ass. Like, we don't need this shit.
No,
it's
I'm not behind that.
He's not behind that.
I was like, don't give that any attention.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. But this is a good question though. Second question, amazing.
Do farts
smell like flowers to you?
No.
Oh. I guess he doesn't have many friends eating flowers. I don't know.
I don't even like the word.
He hates the word flower. He fucking hates it.
Disgusting.
It really fucks him up. In fact, you've triggered him.
It's crude.
Amber, you have triggered him by saying flower. Please come up.
It's offensive. Like, call it by the actual flower. Call it by the Latin name of the flower or the common name of the flower. It's not just flower. That's just too general.
Yeah. Thorny plant. That's fine. Industry plant. That's what we're going to call it. It's an industry plant. How many demons does it take to change a light bulb, Hudson?
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
All I have to do is think about it and it changes. Let there be light.
Is there no let there be dark? Wait, what? What if you got drunk and turned? Is that a cat?
Yeah.
Get the cat. Get the cat. Get the cat and show us that little cat Hugin. What's up with that little kitten?
She's the one that.
This is a great question.
She had surgery not long ago.
Oh, what did she have surgery on? Hello, little
Hugin. She tore her cruciate ligament.
You tore your cruciate ligament?
Yeah, she tore her cruciate ligament. She had to have surgery by a specialist.
Her cruise ship is broken.
Cruise ship.
Poor little kitty.
Yeah.
I hope your cruise ship gets fixed. Yes, calling for us.
She's on the high seas now. She's back in business.
Dude, everyone loves calling for it. Do you know where Julia Stiles is?
No, is she missing? She's not here.
I mean, she danced and saved that community center. She tried to kill on Dexter and then nothing. And then all of a sudden One Direction dies and we're supposed to believe she had nothing to do with it. I'm just saying.
I'm not believing it.
I don't believe it either. Do they have to stay in prison? Because there's Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose got
where are y'all at with Gypsy Rose? Like I'm about her. I think that lady got what she deserved. She got what was coming.
She was at All Elite. She was at All Elite Wrestling, and they made I made a thing, and then they reposted it, and it's Gypsy Rose posing, and it says Gypsy Rose is All Elite. Like she joined the roster, and people were thrilled. It did very well.
Is she still with her man that she got with?
No. Didn't he like fake knock her up? Who's her Gypsy Rose correspondent? Who could tell us?
Who's keeping up with her? What's going on?
Gypsy Rose on the devil. I know that
you put Gypsy Rose on.
She threatened us with a baby. I thought she was gonna octo mom us. Very surprised she got out. Got surgery.
Yeah, I could see.
I think she started watching Tana Mongeau videos or whatever her name is. I think she started watching. What's that chick's name? The big blonde one who rapped on Ellen and fights with David Dobrik. Tisha Paytas.
Yeah.
Trisha Paytas.
Yeah.
Trisha. I think she watched a Trisha Paytas video or two. And she said, I'm going to have a breakdown and get my shit together.
Right.
And I think that's what she did.
America loves a comeback, right?
Are her eyes still crossed, though? Do we know? Did she fix that? Can someone knock that out of her fucking head? Because you can't tell me that she's faking it because of her mom. Like, I think she might have actually been all fucked up that whole time.
I think she was fucked up. She got to get
Pretty
conked
fucked
in the
up.
head and knock them like straight again.
You'd think she would have got her ass kicked in prison. They'd straighten out, but they didn't. She had to go to a Hollywood place, I guess.
I think they left her the fuck alone in prison, don't you? I think they kind of did. She'll order a hit on you.
I feel like, well, was her mom in there with her? No, she killed her mom.
She killed her mom.
Well, damn. I mean, if you ain't
The
got no parents.
dude is still in there though, that she got to do it, right? Her boyfriend, he's still in the prison.
I think he did, and then people were like, "Oh, he was taking advantage." You know, here's the whole thing about Gypsy Rose. I watched 5 minutes of it. I thought she was a doll. I thought that, oh, this is a Weekend at Bernie's thing. I get it. Gross. And I turned it off. I thought it was a dead girl in a wheelchair. They were just wheeling around and saying, "This is my daughter," or maybe even just like, there was a guy that used to work with Dylan, and his cousin got famous on an HBO thing for marrying a rubber doll.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's Dylan's.
Have you watched that show with all the people with the crazy like romances and stuff, like the ladies that want to fuck a roller coaster and all kinds of stuff like that?
Yes.
So
the one
good.
who wants to fuck
We
trains.
need to watch that one night. You got to show that to the group.
I don't know if I can do that without being called a
No.
bully. And I've already been bullied for being a bully who got bullied. So, like, yeah, of course we're gonna fucking do that. And we're gonna watch the episode where she's in love with trains and she's totally like
fucking the Empire State Building.
It's so funny when she's like, "I'm not autistic, but I would have sex with a train." And it's
Right. It's like, you're something.
First of all, I don't think you know what any medical diagnosis means, ma'am, because you
There
want to
isn't
fuck a
one
train.
yet. Like, we've yet to discover it.
The guy's
what it
like,
is.
while it's traveling, and she's like, either or. And I'm like, what, dude?
She's
You
like,
can't
here's the
fuck a
tunnel right
movie
here.
train. It's too, and she's like, I come once a day to meet the train, and she has flowers, and she's like, I love you, and it just goes by, and I'm like, this fucking crazy
It
bitch.
rejects her, you know? I think
The
she's-
train
That's
leaves.
part of it. Yeah, the train left the station.
The train left the station, and
As
it was
would
like,
I.
it went, oh God, my wife, and then it kept going. Like it couldn't handle it. Mitty has a great question. What is Hudson's kitty name?
Oh, that's her name is Mochi Neko. Mochi like
Mochi Neko.
Japanese ice cream, Neko like Japanese for cat.
I thought Neko was a wafer.
It is. It's spelled differently.
Mochi Neko. I like that. That sounds pretty cool. Fart
Yeah,
smell
Mochi-
like
her middle name is Kitsune, which means fox. So Mochi Kitsune Neko.
so. Ice cream fox. What? This is Elon Musk shit. I can't get into this. What did you name your kid?
X.
What did you name his kid? XR Rat. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay.
Twitter.
Yes, Satan does have a cat. Wouldn't Satan have a cat though? Because
Two-
all the villains they
two
spin
cats.
around.
Yes, two familiars.
Yeah, like Dr. Claw, he has a cat. The devil has a cat, and also technically Krampus devil, but fair enough. Vultures smell like baby powder. Not a question,
Yeah.
just a statement.
Vultures smell like baby cat. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to start. We're putting that on a shirt. You're not getting anything for it. Flatulence Floria.
Okay.
Okay. That, all right. I don't know what that means.
Immediately.
Yes, Satan does have cats. I like how you kids are.
Yeah,
one of these
I'm a
days you're going to learn.
big cat- I love all the cats in all the world.
Absolutely.
All
And
the
you, and look, we finally have a question. They finally figured out how to do a question. Here we go. Does Satan know where Shelly Miscavige is?
Oh, that's a great. I wish. That's fast. That's a fascinating story. I've listened to all of them talk about where they think she might be.
Her poor cruise ship. Yep.
Yeah.
She's on that
She's
Sea Org.
She's in Mochi's cruise ship.
I wonder, can we FOIA records for her if they did kill her and got insurance money?
That's a great question.
Because that's the type of prick he's like Joel Osteen. He's going to get the money.
My money's on y'all finding out where she is.
If she's in international waters and they eat her off the boat, are they cool? If it's in their little book, their little
She's on the, what do they call their sea people? Their
Sea Org. The Sea
Yeah,
Org.
Sea Org. Yeah.
My ex-boyfriend was a secret Scientologist, tried to kidnap me twice under the promise of tacos.
Fuck way.
It ended up, one time it was supposed to be an artist seminar after promising tacos. And he's like, this book you read, The Artist's Way. And
you were lured by tacos to your death.
Tacos in the Artist's Way, which is not a very good book. And I was like, sure, I'll go with you.
Lured by tacos to just about anything.
So. I was high. He was attractive. I went with him. He had a cool dad, beautiful dad, great dad. I was like, that's a good looking dad.
You were after his dad.
When I saw him, I was like, get me in the van with the dad. And then he did. And then the dad's like, we're just going to go over here real quick. I'm like, why are we going back towards my house? Then I was like,
wait. Did you ever want to do both at the same time, or do you only want to like sneak off with the dad separate?
I didn't care. There was tacos in a van. I was fine. I mean, they could just sneak me out.
Tacos and the dad were there.
Here's the secret that's important. Didn't get the tacos. He comes out with a bag. There's just queso. Dad's eating it in the front. We're in the back. I'm like, where are we going in this van? I ended up getting booted out at the Scientology Center with him. And he's like, come on inside. And I was like, no. And then I ran home because I lived 2 blocks. They just took me. Basically, it was a fake trip to the taco store. Very upset. I left my car there. And then the whole time I'm just like,
do you ever like recreate it? Do you ever want to role play this and you recreate it? Like
where we go inside, I get my thetans read.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. And then they're like, then they're looking at me and they're like, you have the most thetans we've ever seen. And I'm like, I am so sorry. And they're like, no, it's a good thing. And I'm like, you're welcome. And then they're like, can you come in here? We need you to meet someone that has been looking for the other puzzle to his book that he's writing because he's going to lead us into the promised land. I go, sure. And then they open the door and it's Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And he's in a fucking Teletubby suit. He's just fucking jumping on a couch and he's going, you don't have mental problems. And I'm like, oh, Tommy. And then he just stops and he sings the Top Gun song to me. Okay. And then he's just like
Danger Zone.
No, the one where he's like, and then he's got the sunglasses.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, this is my moment. And then he's like, you're Xenu. And I'm like, what, dude?
Oh.
And it's like, you've ascended. And then I'm like, what does that mean? And then,
like,
are you in the car?
Are you in the Sea Org then?
No, I'm the guy. I arrange the weddings now. I'm like, you go with Katie Holmes, you go with John Travolta, kill that one's kid, get rid of that one on the boat.
Damn.
Like I'm just doing the Philip Seymour Hoffman thing from Hunger Games, but with the Scientologists. But what I would do is I would just make them pay their taxes and stop going to church. And that'd be it. I'd be like, get rid of this little squirrel thing where you follow people around. It's kind of fucking weird.
You'd be a fucking hero.
I'd shut off their Wi-Fi too. In a heartbeat. What is a comeback? Is it just for that?
What is the question?
Turd, don't call this a comeback. Oh, they were just setting us up. Those little fuckers. You're all grounded. The train fucking most likely started from watching Thomas the Tank Engine. Nunya Shabizz? What about Taylor Shabizz?
Who's Nunya Shabizz? Who is this person?
Fucking none of your business. Literally none of your business. She's telling you her screen name. You can't.
Fair enough.
She's being very honest. Now, Seller Unicorn, she's a fucking demon. This one.
You remember a movie where a chick gets pregnant by a car? She gets pregnant by a car?
Was that Kirby?
Herbie the Love Bug.
The Swedish Fritzl. He was that sounds like a delicious dish.
It does. I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have a Fritzl. He was a
schnitzel and a streusel at the same time.
What a bad doctor. That's why healthcare's free over there.
Bad doctor.
She didn't ride the train, and the train didn't ride her. Period. Full stop. Well, you don't know that, Clam. You don't know that, Clam. Juan. You kids are drunk, and I love it. Happy Friday. What day is it?
Drunker than I am.
Yeah, I'm not even. I don't drink. I'm having coffee. They want to let you know. Come here, baby. Let me get some. Come on, this is your brother. This is your brother. I know we're in the South, but you can't just talk to us like that.
I don't have the same donk that the big hat guy has, so there's not as much caboose as he was pitching out there in the video.
Yeah, honestly, I think you had another video with him where I think you see it more prominent. Maybe he just had a wedgie and it made his butt look bigger, but at that moment we were free. Can Satan speak in proper mean voice and give me a good insult? You're insulting men? She looks like she's a, or he, I don't mean to assume your gender, but Min is a road with a sun and some trees.
I need to know more about you.
What the fuck is up,
You
man?
need to run that mouth more in the chat.
You need to get a little lippy with Satan.
Run that mouth. Talk that talk.
Talk that shit. Talk your shit. Talk your truth.
Tell me what you got.
You can buy me a coffee. You could also buy the devil. Look at the devil has Cash App and all that stuff. But listen, if you do, I am going to.
No, we're not eating kittens. Satan has a soft spot for kittens. That's the only soft spot.
I'm going to spend the money on Dianetics and I'm going to send it to you because I feel like you guys need to learn more about me. Xenu, your dad. Tom Cruise telling everyone stop taking their meds was the beginning of the end. Big Pharma fan. Oh my God, you are. What about Big Farmers Only? Big Pharma's Only. Would you go on that? Big Pharma's Only. And it's just like billionaires. Don't forget to hit the like button. You can forget. You can forget. It's not 9/11, Ernie. They can forget. It's fine.
You wouldn't even let me log in.
What about Taylor Shabusiness? The kids are interested.
Woo! She's a lot.
She is a lot. She did cut that guy's head off, and didn't she put it in a bucket?
She put different things in different buckets, I think.
So many buckets.
Yeah, his head was definitely in a bucket.
You flip the buckets and
hate Satan more prison life profiles.
You know, you do get high wearing a turd hat. I don't think the devil's that into getting chopped up because he's got things to do. He's got agendas. But in the backseat only. Okay, Clam. I don't even know what you're thinking right now, but
she's making those.
She said the other day she likes anal. Clam said she likes anal in the chat.
She said she likes anal in the chat.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, I forgot to finish. I was gonna say, what was it? An album cover? No, that was she was finishing a thing and then she forgot. She just hit enter and it just popped up a comment that I like anal.
She's just letting it autocomplete. She's just letting the phone do it.
She's like, whoops, I butt dialed that. Okay, Clam. Okay.
Satchel of the devil's lettuce. No, I'm not good at drugs.
You don't do weed. You don't do processed meat.
I'm very unpredictable. My reactions to those things.
Very unpredictable. And it's just you doing like hitting a guy's hat off his head and running down the street.
Yes.
Okay, we'll make that too. What do you? So you don't have any. So you don't do weed. You don't do beer.
Occasionally,
you do tequila.
Oh yeah, I drink, and then I occasionally will do. I can do gummies, but again, it's very unpredictable. I can do the same thing, and then the next time I might be just completely laid out with the coats on the bed. You know what I mean?
I do. I'm sorry. I get caught off guard because fucking Darlene in this order exactly. Clam loves anal. Stop.
Screen
put
name.
His head in a bucket.
Like
Jesus Christ.
That's screen name's that big.
It is so weird to go back and chat and I'm too far behind. And then it's like Darlene's telling us a fun fact, but now we're at a point where we're like talking about something like really sad, like a child death. And then it's like that guy ripped his tail off and ate it. It's like, God damn it, Darlene. Like it's so funny. I love it. I love the 30-second delay. I used to bitch about it. I love it now.
And now it's perfect.
He does like his cigars. So
I do like cigars. I do. It's that's an expensive.
Holy fucking shit! The devil don't smoke. Well, should we teach him? I don't know. Do we want the devil? I mean, don't you want the devil to live forever?
I smoke cigars. I don't smoke the devil's lettuce.
No devil's lettuce. None. Whatever. Anal bum cover for 3,000. No. He does like his cigar. I don't smoke either because I act like a stupid drunk 14-year-old little girl. I don't like to chill.
I get very paranoid.
Really?
And I think that I'm talking too much and laughing too hard and all these things that makes it very uncomfortable. But when the truth is, I'm not talking at all. But my mind thinks that I'm talking everyone's head off.
So let me get this straight. You smoke weed and you enjoy talking to people and
so
you
at
enjoy
the same time, like when I'm high,
better.
I feel like I'm taking
better.
10 minutes to answer somebody's question. But
where are you rushing off to? You don't got 10 minutes to listen to the answer?
No, I don't have 10 minutes for anything.
You got 10 minutes to tell someone an answer?
No.
But when you're high, time stands still. You got forever, bud.
I don't like that.
Oh God.
But I'm very paranoid. Like, how are you doing? I'm like, what do you want to know? Who's asking? Why?
It's from those phone lines, dude. But also, what if you got high and talked to a little Amish guy? Could you do that?
Probably. I'm comfortable with him. Yeah.
You're comfortable with him. Okay.
Yeah.
Hudson, when you were a kid, did you separate your food on the plate so it didn't touch?
No.
Cool.
No.
Just curious.
Nope.
My brother talks like he says the same thing. He's like, I could like I remember one time he doesn't like getting high because when he smoked weed, he would like stare at the dog and he'd be like, he's talking to me. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. You can't. And then he'd be like, what's he thinking? And it's like, don't think about it. And then he'll just lay there and be like, what do you think he thinks? Oh my God. Get up off the floor. Like people are like that. But I think it's so funny when I've seen some church people, let's just say a mega church pastor and his wife one time I saw them get a little high. And that was really fun. I might have told this story before. It was my roommate's parents. I'm going to have to edit this out. But I remember his dad, he's like, I've been smoking weed since Vietnam. It helps with my back. And then he smoked and then he literally got like small. You know what I mean? Like you squeeze. And then he did like, and then he went in the corner and he just faced all of us. And then he was like staring at us. And then he was like, saw a UFO when I was 22. And then we were like, what, dude? And then he's like, I was riding my bike. She was there. And then his wife's like, I saw it too. And they're just high and they're in opposite corners now. And she's on one side, he's on the other, and they're looking at each other diagonal. And we're like, whoa. And then they're just like telling us, we didn't see any little green guys get out, but it got real cold. And they're just panicking. And then out of nowhere, he was like, there's weed in the Garden of Eden. Then he goes, it's the Garden of Whedon. And then they laughed. They laughed for like an hour and a half, and then they demanded we go get tacos. And I'm like, yes, let's go do that.
Damn.
And I remember them saying, I hate that feeling. And it's like, you were the best.
I've been so high before off of just like 2 Delta 8s that I was like, I'm having to focus on swallowing.
Oh, whoa. You were on Delta 8?
Yeah.
That's
So,
got some synthetic shit in it.
And I was like, oh, I just want this to be over. And
that's because you were smoking the best.
I've done all of it, but I'm just not good at any of it.
That's bad. A gateway to flocka, homie. That's a gateway to spice. You can't be fucking with that. You gotta do God's treat. Otherwise, you're gonna be scratching yourself and then running through windows.
I don't like it. I'm feeling like I'm not in control.
Whoa, look at this. I bet you could hit it with knockoff.
Get paranoid, horny, and want to beat up guys. Her nickname is Knockoff. Whoa.
Dude. Knockoff. Starzy, what's Knockoff up to?
That's kind of a hot name, Knockoff. That's
Knockoff.
Yeah.
I got my ass beat by a girl named Bonesaw in my 20s.
Sounds like a challenge.
She was fucking scary as shit, dude. She played women's volleyball and then did meth.
Damn.
She was like Brock Lesnar's daughter, but on meth.
God.
Yeah, she tried to beat me outside the Alamo. I've been beefing with the Satan all night, pretty much saying he's a cuck. So,
which Satan?
Which Satan?
Not this one.
Not. Oh, wait, who? Plevin? who you been beefing with? That's a whole ass story, Turd. I love Ernie. Turd and Ernie, dude.
Turd and Ernie.
Turd and Ernie. You know they ran for something. What'd you guys run for president? On a ticket of we promise not to do anything. Yeah, and they made a whole song about it. And in the song, they explained that we'll do nothing. We're gonna get high.
Promise not to do anything.
We're gonna answer any questions. Don't bother us. I did that one time. I felt like I would be smashed into a box, and I couldn't stop squeezing my body smaller. See, I imagine look, when your dad got stabbed, it was on 420. So I was the victim, but I also did that. Like I was like, are they interrogating? Like, and I'm like covered in blood. And I'm like, and they're like, remember everything that happened on 420? And I'm like, oh, and it was horrible. So I can imagine doing something bad.
My friend got these 2 friends that keep trying to get me to do mushrooms and do what is it, MDT, whatever, and I can't. I'm not gonna want to do it.
What's his name? MGK.
They're like, you're gonna MK Ultra. They're like,
don't do it.
You're telling me about it, and I'm like, this sounds like the worst thing in the world.
Oh, DMT.
DMT. Yeah.
Look, I'm not gonna ever tell you guys to do drugs, but if you're gonna do one, do that one. It is the best. Yeah, it's the one. It's just a plant, and then you smoke it, and then for 20 minutes you see God and volume.
I think what freaks me out is how it is the expansion of time, the dilation of time that freaks me out. Like,
well, it literally lasts 20 minutes, and then you go to work and you feel amazing. But also, like Eddie Vedder told me he loved me, like from my poster. So I was like, this rules. And then, the problem is, it smells like vomit. It's hard to get. And it's like, I think it's illegal. I really don't know. But comedy. All I'm saying is I saw Sound Waves. Eddie Vedder loves me. Eat a dick. It was fine. Had the best day afterwards. Woke up in the morning on time.
Damn.
They call it the working man.
Seize the day, right?
Dude, I got that on my wrist, dude.
Make that day your bitch or what?
I did see Dead Poet Society around that time and get it tattooed on my wrist while I was not fully conscious. And I will tell you this much. All regrets. All right. I think that everything works opposite on me because I did mushrooms one time and we ate them though. Yeah, that's how you do. What did you think? You can't smoke them. You can't boof them.
You got to eat them, right? Wait,
you have to eat them.
You can't. You got to eat
what
them.
Other way? Snort? You ever snort?
Suppositories.
Yeah, you can't boof them. I don't think you can boof
face
mushrooms.
Turned into evil. That was acid.
Yeah, you could boof acid. Well, you could boof anything according to Brett Kavanaugh. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know if it's gonna do anything. I did my what is it? And instead of being euphoric, I looked in the mirror and everything. Well, don't have you kids? Do you not? Oh, look, I'm sorry.
Look, at least I admit it.
As your father, I should have been there in your life. Listen, never look in the mirror when you're on a hallucinogen. Acid, mushrooms, DMT, any psilocybin, the word of God. Like, don't look in the mirror. When you're hopped up on the juice. Okay?
But I think people can't resist the urge when they're on it. They look.
Because they go, are my eyes dilated? Am I really fucked up? Or am I just feeling kind of weird? I'm sinking in. Like, it's like, just don't look at yourself. Because you know what you're going to see? You're going to go, I'm a failure. And then everything's going to turn to the devil. So don't fucking do that.
And then it's like 10 years are going by, but it's like 10 minutes.
And then you wake up and you're like, that was a dream. I'm in a coma. I had a wife. And then you wake up again and you're like, shit, I got to do laundry.
You see a bunch of giant praying mantis, but they look like they're made of stained glass or something.
Absolutely, dude. Stained glass praying mantis. We're going to get that on a shirt. That's merch. You can see all your veins. It's weird. Well, quit looking at them, kids. I looked in the mirror. I stared at a light bulb with 3D glasses on for a really long time. Sounds like you had a great time and you didn't spend any money. Very proud of you, Ernie. Everything they told me not to do, I did. And how was it? Glitter, I agree. Miss Jessica also stared in the mirror and did hallucinogens. I'm just kidding. She's a soldier. I respect you. I take it back. I'm going to take some fuck it all and go to bed.
I'm scared. What?
Is that a forget-me-not? What is a fuck
it all? What's your poison?
What's your poison? What are you taking, kids? It better be an ibuprofen in your vitamin.
A Benadryl.
It would play with my makeup. Ooh, a Benny. A nice little Benny.
Glitter and all that fun stuff would be euphoric. What else am I supposed to do? It was awful. It was demonic times 1 million.
It was. It was.
That's a good time.
That is a good time. I love mushrooms with butter, onions, and garlic. If I'm feeling spicy.
I mean,
I love that. Like, I get the joke, but I also love that you could theoretically toss some. Who does that though? I wonder. Is there a cook out there who's like, I'm gonna make a fucking lamb chop meal, and everyone's gonna be tripping by the end of this wedding? Like, has that ever happened? Like a mushroom infused fancy feast? Oh, here we go. We have a question. Dear Master of Darkness, does your vagina throb when you listen to Phelps' podcast?
Who's Phelps?
He's that M. William Phelps guy. He's like, no, my sister died. And it's like, and also not your sister-in-law. It is your brother's ex. And she was murdered, and you never say her name, and you don't promote her on any of your socials, but you use her to get famous. That guy. And he's got like a goatee and a Flava Sava. And he like had a show where he's like, I'm going to talk to a guy with he's my buddy Raven, and he's in prison because he's a scary serial killer. And it was Keith Jesperson, I believe. And then a fucking raven or a crow would come and go, caw, and he'd be like, I call him Raven. And it's just so fucking dumb. In the words of Jimmy, hella gay. Like, he had like Like, I'm talking like he wore faux leather and his pants just barely come up to his ankles. And then he's got boots, but he's from Connecticut. It's very confusing. He looks like he goes to Smash Mouth concerts or Fastball.
Yeah.
He's like, I got to go see Fastball. Like, he's that kind of guy.
I see it.
He's bad. What do you think of that?
Skip. Next question.
Next question. He has no thoughts.
No.
My ass gets too much airtime, Dad. MC Lunchbox Anal Slut. Is that Dylan's song? That is one of his songs. It sounds like one of his songs. Listen, if you listen to my boyfriend's songs, please be aware he does talk a lot about hitting women. It's just for fun. Okay. I'm just like, I do like to fuck with him though, but he does have a lot of very offensive songs. He was an offensive rapper. That was his whole thing. I guess who else did that? Like Andy Milliken. Like, I don't know. He does like goofy. I'm trying to think of who the absurd rappers are, like the real absurdist ones. That's the drip he was on. Okay. So, you know, you might see songs. There's one about breakfast with bitches. It is about fucking pancakes and fucking an egg and fucking toast. And if you come back at me for that and try to say, I don't care about solving a murder because my boyfriend fucks eggs, I'm going to say, how dare you? That's assault. Okay.
Fucks eggs.
ICP, I've seen them live many times. They are incredible gentlemen. All their songs sound the same. He is not a juggalo. I like to watch juggalos like one would watch Planet Earth. Caw. Thank you for that.
I like to watch juggalos.
They're fun, right?
Yeah.
Do you watch Gathering of the Juggalos?
I've watched
documentaries.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so fucking good. They're so fucking good. I'm getting a tattoo of Satan holding a cat and a taco.
I support it. I'll allow it.
Not if we put it on a shirt first. Just kidding. Walk among the tombstones. The devil will allow it. Oh shit, OSINT. It's method. Oh, that's egg OSINT. Yeah, it is egg OSINT. Thank you for that. Hugin has a lobster costume.
Why doesn't he have a Satan costume?
Never thought about it. I'll get him one. I'll order him one tonight starring that. Does Dad date a toast fucker? No, but he farted on a Pop-Tart one time and he didn't break eye contact with me. I was in the middle of doing work, like actual work, and I told him repeatedly, he loves to do that thing. Hey, check this out. And it's a video or a sound of him farting on a phone. And I have to take my headphones off, pause what I'm doing, log out of work, look at it, and it's like, boop, and I'm like, why did you do that? And I have to go back to it. And I said, don't do that tonight. And he said, babe. And then I look, and then he pulls a Pop-Tart out of the freezer. He's staring directly in my eyes. Yeah, he puts them in the freezer. Stares right in my eyes, slowly puts a Pop-Tart down there, farts on it, and then eats it.
Did it taste like a fart?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
How did you not ask? That's so obvious.
Because he did it, and I just stared at him, and then I laughed for like 4 days. And I
are crude, but they're always funny. Always.
Well, also, I didn't consent, and I do believe that is a Polish wedding, so I felt very disturbed. I felt like I'd been
violated for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure in Poland that's a wedding. I've been to the Gathering of the Juggalos. How was it? Did you win?
Nice.
My life's mantra. Yeah.
I
love that. Fart confetti. Do we have any more questions for the devil? He's your emotional support demon. Does anyone need a pep talk? Does anyone need to? Can you bring Clam some Flonase?
Flonase? No.
He can't do it. He can't do it. He's a devil. He doesn't care if you live or die.
No.
Didn't say not intentional while he obviously did it.
Snort some Coke. It'll clear it up.
Snort some Coke. It will clear it up, Clam. That is not. I'm not a doctor.
See, that's the kind of advice you need. Stop getting sick.
Yeah, he's a doctor. I'm not. He's Dr. Devil. Okay. Dr. Lord Blood. All right. Clam, stop getting sick. This is great advice.
Cut it out.
It's amazing. Like when people are like, just quit being sad. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
My ex-husband made into the documentary. It wasn't Real Gathering, though. It was the one at the Red Rocks. Oh.
What's the Red Rocks?
It's like there's rocks, there's hills. Sometimes they're red. Sometimes Wilco plays. It's a lot. It's a lot. That it's not a place where juggalos.
You ain't shit, and neither is your mama.
Get her, walk. Get your sister. Almost knock some shit over. Fucking fight. Baby fights. All right. Church of Satan or Satanic Temple, which is best?
Satanic Temple.
temple. I don't like the word church.
We avoid that.
Do for fun. Yeah. If it says like satanic,
I do y'all for fun.
Oh my God, kids. That's a great. He's on you. He's always on you.
He's the pharmacy cabinet. I can't get in for myself at a hospital.
Kick
Steal
it in.
the drugs.
Steal the drugs. Kick it in and steal the drugs. What happens if I never have that first child I promised?
Steal one.
Steal one. Take a baby. The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Okay.
Silence
Steal
them.
one of those children.
Prince of Darkness, do you think it's funny when people block the left lane on the interstate?
Oh, fucking hate that shit.
Don't get him started.
So angry.
Don't you get him started on the Hove lane. How do you feel about all these people trying to make you a daddy?
I'm not opposed to that.
He's ready to be a dad. Satan's ready to become a father. If you want to make a little baby Satan with him, you got to go to jail.
Daddy, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, daddy. Zaddy. Wow, Ernie says. Darlene, where's the pen?
Wait, what?
Darlene's hiding her pen again.
Pen, jotting things down.
Puts it inside of her, and then she has to fucking get it off while she's smoking. What is Red Rocks? I don't think this guy's actually Satan now. Can you see the disappointment through the chat?
Oh, really?
Melissa is a cut up, dude. She's a cut up. She's here to call you on your shit. You wouldn't net no Red Rocks. Steal them in the name of Satan. I see what you did. You meant name. So I'm going to add that. Devil, why did you make menthol cigarettes illegal in Massachusetts? This is actually a really good question. Was that the reason for Karen Reed?
I didn't do that.
The cigarettes or the Karen Reed?
Had nothing to do with that.
Where were you the night John O'Keefe died? Where were you, actually? Prove you weren't in Canton.
Me?
Yep.
Which night?
January
night.
Was it 28th? I don't remember. Where were you? It was 20.
24?
20, yeah. Sure. No, it was like 2022. I'm still, honestly, I am still stuck on the, and then the tail light shattered, and then he was looking for her nudes. At that point, I was like, I don't need to learn anymore. This is fucking nuts. What are we even fucking doing here?
Karen.
He was with Karen. Okay, there you go.
Yes, I love devil days.
Dude, do you secretly want Karen Reed to be found guilty so you can date her?
No.
But then you get your prison wife for your dreams, dude.
Well, yeah, but I still don't wish I'd her.
Consensual devil. Great. Now this cult condones child stealing. Well, I don't know. There are barren women and they asked Hudson and that's his first idea and he is the devil. So you have to listen to him. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they're not barren. Maybe
they're smarter, not harder. Okay.
Yeah, work smarter, not harder. Red Rocks is an amphitheater. Daniel grounded for being right. How dare you upstage your dad?
Okay.
Ernie Birdie is laughing. Min says, yup. That's a smart ass response. Go to your room. What was up with the earthquake in California, devil? Why did you do that?
Why not?
Great question.
Like Sam bounced around, you know what I mean?
Reason. Yeah, no, you just haven't.
Pins are in the house in a pin box. You mean a pin box? Who has a pin box?
She's lying. She wrote it wrong because
she got a little zip up pencil case.
She knows where the pens are.
Darlene.
Who doesn't know Red Rocks? Listen,
I don't. Okay, I don't.
What do you know about BlackRock? Why don't you tell me Rubicon?
Rubicon.
Okay. Don't make me do my Jesse Ventura voice. It's like Skinny Santa.
Who the fuck is this?
Devil. Amber is trolling the devil right now. How are you going to troll
Amber
Dark Lord HUD, Amber KR? How you going to do that to the HUD, dude? He's out here trying to have horns and just do evil shit. And you're over here telling him he sucks at it? He's gonna come back with a vengeance. You better look out.
You go to hell.
Yeah.
It's like Mall Santa. Is that what you're saying, Melissa, with one ass?
First of all, he just invited you over to hell, Amber. You could say thank you.
Mall Santa. Mall Satan. That's what they
Mall
do.
Satan. Oh, they should do that.
Malls.
Would you do that?
Yeah.
We'll try to arrange that. We'll find a mall. We'll get you in every mall in America. Yeah, you've got some explaining to do. I'm sorry I said, yeah, you pop for that. Yeah, you like that, don't you? You kids fucking like that. Listen, this cult is all about stealing babies and getting rabies, baby.
Steal them and sacrifice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get so many shots this year from getting bit by animals. You know why? Because I like to pick them up and pet them because they're fluffy. And right now the devil's here. He's got a cat. It's got cruise ship. It's got cruise ship disease, and it's gonna get better. All right.
What about the Red Roof Inn?
It's where you live because you're the devil and you're red.
Free Karen.
Yeah, how would you free Karen? You're the devil. What are you going to do about it? Hey,
talk about that.
What are you doing to free Karen, Mr. Satan? I'm like, free Kevin, Billy. What are you doing to free Billy Tibbetts? Also,
I do my own work. You know.
Okay, so January 29, 2022. Where were you?
With Karen.
He was with Karen. Did she do it?
She did. I mean, no, oh, not that.
Oh, okay, no, not that. Oh, not that. Not that. Not that. Cut that. Cut that. Cut that.
Not that. Not that.
All that. Cut that. You're saying do you enjoy deviled eggs? Ooh, that would be like. Do you enjoy?
Love them.
YouTube eggs. They are very good. Do you put the paprika on top?
Yes.
Me too. Always. Do you put? I put green olives in mine.
I like them that way too. Yeah.
They're very good. They're very good. I don't like them sweet.
Variations of them. Yeah. I don't like
you know what is one of the most disappointing things on earth? Having a bad deviled egg. Like, have you ever had a bad one where it's like, oh, what did you put in this?
Yeah. Sometimes people try to do too much.
They try to get wise with it. Don't get wise. No. I had one with raisins in it and I almost puked. I was like, what in the caucasity are you fucking feeding me right now?
No.
It was upsetting. It was, I mean, that person, that's assault. Have you ever seen Jenn McCabe in person, Mr. Devil?
No.
Nope. You heard it here first. Ernie, there's my friend. Did you cause a blizzard?
No.
Did you cause a blizzard?
No, that was Jesus.
That was Jesus. Don't blame him. Good to see Rubicon. Let's see any more. Martha Stewart is a felon. She'd be a good cat.
God, I love Mar.
Dude, she's out though.
Love her. She's a badass.
Dude, she was red in.
She took it 10 toes down. She served her time.
Yeah, she did. But who was no, not red. Who's the woman in Orange is the New Black she was based off of? Because when she, in her documentary, exactly the same. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, she even had the gardening thing. She tried to start this program. She knitted them sweaters. Like, that's exactly right. That what was in Orange is the New Black. I'm like sitting here like, Martha, were you co-contributing?
Love Martha Stewart. Love her. I think she's gorgeous. She's wonderful. She's so smart.
Hudson, we could get you. Are you into older ladies? Older lady felons?
Martha, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. And also Martha. Yeah, Sports Illustrated, dude.
Yeah.
She had
Babe.
Yep, she had her charcutes out. Let's just say
her charcutes out. Sorry,
the charcutes were out. She folded that baloney.
She looks better than ever.
She really does, and her life is so sad. She's like, I was with him 19 years. He cheated on me. I couldn't believe it. I was disappointed. I left him. It's like, oh.
And she don't want anything to do with a relationship, and it just makes you want her more.
Yeah, and then when she's chastising the girl that works for her, who's like, you don't need to do it that way. That is the wrong way. This is the right way. I just want you to do it right. I can see so many guys going, it's like, oh my God.
Domestic dumb.
Yeah, domestic. She's dumb. Dude, she bought into a pet. Here's the thing. She makes dumb mistakes.
She's like Evelyn to my Skeletor. Martha is.
She's your Gargamel, dude.
Yeah, she's fucking fine.
You're her Dark Lord Angel, and she's your Gargamel. And she bought into a pet food company with weed in it.
Yeah.
Thinking this is going to take off. No, they're not going to let you give real weed to your pets. They won't even let humans have it in a lot of states. And this bitch is banking on, we're going to get these doggies and kitties high as fuck. And guess what happened? Crypto crash. Then all her shit tanked because everybody was hodling. And they were biting on that cannabis shit. And they were super.
This year, too, she had the little Martha elf on the shelf, but it's a little Martha. See that?
Hudson, first of all, you're supposed to be the devil right now, and you are fucking simping for Martha, which I appreciate.
Christmas and Martha and everything Martha does.
You know about
she's so
her
hot.
ornaments?
She's a fox. Martha is a fox. Yeah. Yeah. She had a whole little section there and and Snoop Dogg's stuff too with his elf on the shelf thing. Snoop on a stoop. I'm
having a hard time wrapping
but
my
Martha,
head around. You know about her ornament collection? You're
I
like,
know about Martha's stuff and Dolly's. Dolly had her Christmas stuff there too, because I'm Dolly's biggest #1 fan.
what can you do about Darlene's lupus? It's affecting her joints. Is that you?
No, that's not me. That's Jesus.
It's Jesus, darling. You got to talk to him. I'm sorry, honey.
Jesus does all that.
I'll send you some pencils. No, we're going to
make you have fun. I'll make you not think about it.
Who's Adderall Santa? Have him on. What if we have Adderall Santa interview?
Adderall Santa. I like to meet him. I need that.
Tequila Satan and Adderall Santa. Who wants to be Adderall Santa? I already know it's Turd. She's putting on a hat right now. I guarantee it. Ernie's laughing at her saying, I got a better hat. I got a better. And now they're fighting over who gets to wear the hat. Exactly. I have questions. I know you do. I've got more dating profiles to post. I'm not giving up. Okay. Don't.
Wait.
I think for you to date a convict.
Prison wife.
We really want the best of the worst for you.
I need to write to some of these ladies and correspond with them and then report on it, what they say.
I agree. Is Jenn McCabe your daughter?
Share love. No.
Okay. Double points for finding a baby with rabies. Notepad filling up, but okay. All right, excellent. Good. Make sure also a toe. We're gonna need a human toe. I won't tell you why. Mr. Crowley, what, if any, that you may or may not know is your favorite Skittles color?
I don't even like Skittles, and I'm not Mr. Crowley.
Such a devil thing to say, Alistair. Are deviled eggs devil zygotes?
No.
You guys are starting to ask some weird questions. Kids' knees with rabies. That's a shirt.
No, I did not take Richard Simmons. That was Jesus also.
Yeah, he doesn't listen.
God.
He doesn't fuck with Richard. Richard has the same hair color as a devil. You can't do that. I think there's like a rule. That would be so fucking funny if the Commonwealth clipped the devil saying Karen did it. I dare them to. Oh my God, Julie, you are the craziest person on earth. We're already being invaded by nodes and turd rabies. Did she sell her soul to you for? Okay, enough. You guys all know that Jen's lying to you and that she sold her entire soul to the devil, and he can't tell you about it because of NDA agreements he has with everyone in Canton. Please stop adding raisins to savory things. Thank you for that.
Please.
Put some speck on
or sweet things either. Leave them out.
Right? It is like, and also having a bad deviled egg and then the egg farts later. Min is a felon.
Well, let's hear y'all's prison stories. I see a couple of felons in here.
Yeah, how many? What felonious things have you done? Charcuterie.
One in the chat if you're a jailbird.
Okay. Oh, this looks like it's gonna. Yeah, one in the chat if you're a felon. Put a 2 in the chat if you're a pedo. Mods, if someone puts a 2, boot them immediately. This is our Squid Game. This is how we're gonna do it. This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna. By the way, kids, I did have an idea.
Let's see the numbers. Let's go.
We're going to. No, we're gonna. They're gonna love this. They're gonna want to clip this. This is gonna be great for y'all's channels. I can't wait for you to finally take off. Listen, we want to do. I'm thinking about doing. I love game shows, right? Now I don't know how to vet the mods. I've been told I have to vet everyone, like 5K people, I think. They're not sending me their butthole prints. So I'm like,
such a general term.
Yeah, I know butthole prints, but you know what I mean. Like you spread the cheeks and then you just sit. But either way, they can't. Also, there's a whole ethical, moral thing, whatever. They're on their high ground. They're on their fucking Mom, I think they're the adult and they're not paying the bill. Okay, fair enough. Kids.
Ethics and morals.
Ethics is the lack of more. Anyway,
whatever
so what I'd like to do is I'd like to have a game show called Vet That Mod. And I think that what we're going to do is we're going to bring all the mods on. All right. And I'm going to interrogate them. Maybe with Aunt Deb. Maybe we'll bring the devil in. Maybe we'll let, even though Melissa is a mod, I did finish watching Squid Game and I do think it's fun to throw someone in who does have shit in the game.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. But either way, there's going to probably be a Dementor in there or a Node. We're going to toss in someone who is going to betray you, but you're not going to know who it is. Look, I'm combining about 5 different versions of Survivor here that I've seen on Netflix in the last 5 years. So we're going to mash them all up. We're going to do vet that mod, and we're going to interrogate our mods, and we're going to weed out any of the bad ones. Okay. And at the end, when we find the one who did the worst shit,
they're out.
No, we're just gonna say that.
Or they're promoted.
I guess you lose. No, nothing changes. But either way,
nothing.
We're gonna deny. Listen to me. No,
deny, defend, depose.
Deny, defend, depose. We're going to run away in the camera. We're gonna look at the camera and go, oh, and then cover our face. No, in all seriousness, we are going to do a game show. We're going to vet that mod. And we're going to ask them questions about their deep, dark past. And we're going to weed out any baddies. Now, I did decide that anyone who is honest with us and just immediately spills all their shit, makes it to the end, maybe there will be a prize and they'll be top mod. America's next top mod. Something like that. We were also, I was
mod for your life.
Yeah, I was thinking like we could call it like which one's the pedo, but that's too on the nose. So we're not going to do that. So, and also you would have to have one that is, and I'm hoping there's not. And I don't want to accuse anyone. So like what we're just going to do, we're just going to vet that mod.
Which
one's the pedo? They didn't like that idea. They said no. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll ask them a series of questions. They will have to provide us answers. We will live OSINT them. We will find their family.
Oh yeah,
all their jobs,
real
time harassment, and we're gonna make sure that we really fucking get in there. We are going to drug test them live.
Let's bring on people from their past.
Let's bring on people from their past, like when The Rock, it was his birthday, and Mick Foley brings back his teacher, his first girlfriend,
exes, teachers, old bosses,
everybody, and
your neighbor, people from Next Door app.
I'm gonna need a soil sample from your yards. We're going to take your butthole prints. We're going to take your fingerprint.
We want to talk to them.
I'm going to need your live journal, your Zanga, your Makeout Club account. I'm going to need your MySpace. I'm going to need your children, where they go to school. We're going to do all this. We're going to put them on display. We're going to let people pick out which one of your husbands or wives are most attractive. And then the hottest spouse.
It'll be me.
They're going to get an award. No, because we haven't found your prison wife yet. If you can hurry up and get fucking hitched up with Shabusiness in time, or Boone, or whichever one you picked.
In one piece.
Challenge. Then we'll do that. Yeah, I'm just, your kick account. I'm going to need to see all your kicks. All right. I'm going to need to see all your kicks. I'm going to need to see all your omegals. I'm going to show Dad your omegals. When dead journal. Yeah, all of them. All of them. If you kids are.
All your butthole prints.
All your pussies. What? No, you tricked Dad. You
all the pussies.
Nope, I don't want to see that. Nope, you kids put that away. Pedal, no e-bike for you. No, listen, we're going to
see all your Maria Abramovich pussy relief sculptures.
Yep. Yeah. Show me your sculptures, and it's gonna vet those mods. So there's no pedos. That's what we'll call it, and then that'll be the title, and I'll get kicked off the platform, but joke's on you, because then no one wins. So we're going to do that, and we're going to find out which one of our mods is guilty of what. You're a mod. You're a fucking mod, Melissa.
You're a mod, and you're a mod.
I might even mod more of you just so you can compete. Satan did say pussy.
Satan said, oh, sorry.
Trigger warning to all you pussies out there. Satan just said pussy. Okay? Yeah, I know we're adults, and that is shocking to you.
But I was talking about art, so it's okay.
He was speaking from his heart pussy.
I was at the museum in Australia when I saw that exhibit.
Man, I was up there and I saw this fella, and he was talking about Kamala Harris, and he had a big old hat on, and he just grabbed me by my heart pussy. And I said, man, I love that boy. That kid with that dump truck, those white shoes. What was his name?
I never caught his name.
We'll do lie detector tests. Hudson, I know you said you're getting ordained. Can you administer lie detectors if you're ordained? I'm pretty sure you can.
I don't know. We got to ask Duty Ron.
Okay. You're triggered right now? Well, go to your room. Ernie, did the ladies' farts and sounds echo at night? It's actually a great question. I called the guy that lives downstairs from me that all the time because he's a jerk. I tell him freaking pussy every time because he glitter. Just call him a fucking pussy. Go, are we fucking? Just ask him that when he walks.
She got tattoos on her face now. She did have devil horns earlier. I remember.
You got devil horn, now you got tattoos. Look at her. She's my little one that goes out and gets a lot of tattoos. And I'm like, you're not 18. Get back here. You're grounded.
Back here. She had doodles on her face.
Dude, ignorance is such bliss. You guys have no idea. Just ignore it.
Spent a lot of time in Australia.
Okay, now enough, guys. You start telling the devil your problems. No, everyone says they're too old for this. All right.
They don't have any problems.
Yeah, maybe the dingo ate your baby. You ever thought of that? Satan?
I don't have a baby.
Fuck. All right. Well, thank you so much, Hudson. You've been the best interview I've ever had. Because the other one is a pedo, and then the other one left for the Dementors. So you're it, bud. You're it. The devil. You came out on top. How does it fucking feel?
That was great.
I didn't see that coming. Jesus Christ.
That was great.
It's true. Everybody who's called into the show, pretty much, they're fucking got one of them. We raised money for her cat because she let it out and it died. And we raised money for her cat. I think she spent it on the mortgage. And then she ditched us and took screenshots of our Discord to send to the Dementors. She loved Putin so much.
Putin?
Yeah, she really loved him. Yeah, like a lot. And I thought it was very funny. Nobody else found it funny. I found it funny because I'm like, really? And I find him amusing, but in a terrifying way.
Right.
Like he's gonna kill us all.
Right.
I think she really genuinely was like,
she likes him riding around shirtless on
I didn't hate it still. It was
fairs or whatever.
Like, to each his own. She could be KGB, you know. I don't remember. It was a really sad thing, though. We were happy to help her. I actually don't expect anything for it. But, like, don't take screenshots. Don't betray us on top of that. You could just go.
A snitch.
Yeah, don't
snitch. After you helped her.
Don't you snitch if we're going to help your kid. It's fucked up. Fucking let your Hugin out, and then we help the Hugin and the mortgage. I don't even know what a mortgage is. I still haven't figured it out. It's been so long. It's been so many years. What am I, 40? I still don't fucking know. Is that just rent? It's just rent, right?
Isn't it like the in MORT? Isn't that death? Isn't that Latin?
Mort?
Mort.
My mort gauge.
Or a mort
I
gauge.
gauge my morts.
It has something to do with death.
It has something to do with death. We'll figure it out. Listen, I'm getting tuckered as fuck. Snitches do get stitches, but you know what? Stitches
I'm getting
fall out.
tuckered as tuck.
I know you are. I just burped. Listen, happy Tequila Day. Good for you. Proud of you, boy. Proud of you. You're becoming the devil I knew you'd be. We're going to hook you up with Jody. What's her name? We're going to fuck up, or no, Ruby. And we're going to fuck up Jody's weird, creepy house. And it is a slave trap. Absolutely. The devil is cordial. Yes, he is.
I'm gonna write to some ladies. I gotta write to them. See if I'll just write to a few and see if anybody writes me back.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that you're gonna get wasted on tequila, dress up like Krampus, and then write to prisoners.
Send them to
write love letters to prisoners.
Satanic thirst traps and see what happens.
You might actually meet your wife that way, and if so, I want to live stream it. But thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Kids, say goodbye to Hudson. He's going back to hell now. Okay. And the devil doesn't have a security clearance, do you?
No. Well, sort of, a little bit. I did when I was working in politics, a little bit.
Yeah, we can't show you the dossier yet, but we'll get there. All right. Bye, Hudson. You have a good one. Man. Boop. There goes the devil, you guys. That's your baby brother, Hudson. He became the devil. Isn't that cool? Can I pet that dog? You can always pet that dog. Are you kidding me? Pet the dog. Pet the dog. If you want to donate to Hudson, that's all his stuff. Also, before I forget, thank you to Judy Best Theory. I got your Cash App the other day. I'm sorry I have not checked it in a while. I don't actually know when you sent it, but thank you so much. Also, I wrote down Heretic. Does anyone remember why I wrote that down? Also, none of this matters. Are we going to do, what do you guys want to do? You want to do, I think we should do something. I think we're going to have to do the Techno Viking and the Satanic Temple stuff.
To tonight's original now with in-depth.
Because, you know, here's the thing. We love Can't Select Board. We love all these things that are like town-centric. I feel like this could be the one. Automatopoeia, $49.99 super chat. Oh my God, thank you. That's going to go to my defense fund. I'm just kidding. We will invest this in LegalZoom. We'll have cease and desist drawn up if we need to. I need to protect you kids. I am genuinely speaking with someone at YouTube who is going to advocate on our behalf because this is a long process. There are reviewers. It can sometimes take a long while. I like to expedite that so that people like Mary Malarkey and the rest of you are not stressed. If I got to do it that way, I have no problem with it because they've been disgusting to us. So fine. Choose your fucking battle. Choose it very wisely. I'm going to go every route I have to get it taken down. That is absurd. And that is such poor fucking judgment, so unprofessional and so unbelievably unethical and immoral of them to make the statements they made that are legally very, very harmful to them because they will lose. So they just need to take it down. And also, YouTube doesn't put up with that shit just because of basic policy. So instead of waiting forever, I'm expediting it. I'm openly expediting it. It's what has to happen. It's what has to happen when bitches get frothy, right? Here we go.
Reporting on a topic we've been watching, and tonight it's an unexpected but powerful group which says they're fighting to protect the separation of church and state. The Satanic Temple. We've told you about them before on the show. Remember, they're battling a lot of conservative movements by fighting for what they say is their members' religious rights. One issue we've seen them gain some traction on is abortion. They've sued states over access to it, even launching what they call the first ever religious abortion clinic network. Now, the Satanic Temple's taking on religion in schools, using new laws in several states to try and get Satanist ministers inside classrooms. Here's Maura Barrett.
Tonight, the Satanic Temple wants to put its own ministers in public schools in both Florida and Oklahoma. It's a move in opposition to conservative lawmakers in those states voting to allow religious chaplains to serve in schools, essentially as counselors.
Chaplains have a very specific role.
13 other states have proposed similar bills this year. The demonic-sounding group using this debate to push back on certain Christian ideals and its increasing overlap on public life.
If they pass these bills, they're going to have to contend with ministers of Satan acting as chaplains within their school districts.
Lucian Greaves, who uses a pseudonym to protect against threats, is a co-founder of the Satanic Temple.
They're going to lose in court. The Constitution is unambiguous about this. You just cannot take a religious identity and cut it out from a public accommodation. They'll have to pay the attorney's fees, and frankly, they shouldn't be putting that kind of budget into this kind of culture war grandstanding BS.
Though in its name, the temple doesn't worship Satan. Instead, describes itself as non-theistic and has become known for inserting itself into various culture wars as an opposition to hardcore Christian ideals.
Whether you agree with them or not, they certainly are very thoughtful about their activism. What they're concerned about is how Christianity is privileged within an American society and has rights that other minority religious groups don't have. And so they see themselves as defenders of religious liberty and the rights of religious minorities.
According to its website, the temple sees Satan as a symbol of eternal rebel in opposition to arbitrary authority and believes in reason, empathy, and the pursuit of knowledge. Their efforts come off as mocking and satirical, but are with serious meaning. One issue is gaining a lot of traction on: abortion. Bodily autonomy. After the overturn of Roe v. Wade, it named a telehealth abortion clinic after Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito's mom, and since sued several states to argue that abortion restrictions violate religious freedom for their members. And then when Arkansas installed a statue of the 10 Commandments outside its state capitol, the temple unveiled its own statue of the goat-headed figure, Baphomet. The number of congregations of the Satanic Temple more than doubling since 2021 amid the rise of Christian nationalism.
How does this push towards more conservative values play into that from your perspective?
Those who would be drawn to the Satanic Temple are particularly concerned about Christian overreach, and that there is this fear that somehow America, or at least parts of America, are becoming an evangelical Christian theocracy as opposed to a secular democracy.
The temple sees strength in that awareness, in their mission, as they put it, to fight fire with fire.
Maura is joining us now. Super interesting, Maura. Talk through some of the broader goals here, the bigger goals of the activism of the Satanic Temple here.
Hallie, we reported this out with conjunction with our digital colleague, Tyler Kincaid. And what we found is even though it's a very unique and unusual form of activism, it's effective. There's arguments and precedent where federal courts have sided with the temple. And essentially what they're doing here is going up against Christian or conservative movements that are trying to upend or break through protections that are already in place. And the temple is working to highlight those inequalities even more so. Hallie.
Maura Barrett, thank you so much, you and Tyler, for that very interesting reporting. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC
By the way,
News.
This man is Lester Holt. Please respect him. He will be on a pillow behind me soon, come hell or high water. You don't like the yeah, nobody does. Here's what I'm thinking. I actually have to kind of go, you guys, because it's time to eat. But I love you. You're the best. I want to end on something good. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to put a little something special on for you. Give me 1 second. Maybe I'm going to have to do the Satanic Panic's case discussion tomorrow. And today is going to be, because I really want to watch the Terry Hobbs depositions from West Memphis 3. I want to dive back into Kristen Galvan's case next week. And then I'm going to show you guys some new cases after that. But what I'm thinking right now is I want to show you something that's going to, you want to end happy. You want to end on a good, positive note, right? So what I'm thinking is, let me find one of your favorite things. Because I know that you kids miss this. Hold on. What the hell is that bug? Hold on 1 second. Dad's pulling up the dossier. You kids talk among yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Here we go. This is a little bit of a throwback. And I do want to do something before the first. I do plan on doing like a year rundown of 2024. And we're going to go back. We're going to highlight all of the things we did this year. Yay, it's going to be fun. All the old videos, some of your favorites. Maybe we'll have like a guest or 2 or 3 or 5 on. I don't know. And we're definitely going to do it. I always prank you guys and say we're going to do call-ins. We don't. We're going to actually do one. It's going to be fucking sick. For now, though, I think it's been a while since we've had this. I feel like you're ready for it again. I feel like this is a great way to end the stream. That's how he coughs. He just goes, Hoogan. Here it is. Here it is. Consider this my letter to you. My good night to you kids. I don't know why I said letter. I don't even write a letter before. You know what I fucking mean. That's trying to be nice. All right, let's see. How to make this shit big. Here we go. Love you to death. I bore you from my loins. Robert Stack is iconic. Good night, Claudia. A mini mall? No. It's even better. Oh, shit. Look who's been paying attention. God bless my kids. You're the best. It's not a prank. It's happening. It's fucking happening. Where did it go? Oh, whoops. No. Don't show all of dates. Oh, here we go. This tab instead. There you go, prank.
How many
Good
times
night.
some people try this dance, they just can't seem to get it. But not this reporter, huh?
No 2 left feet for you.
That's
huh?
right. Can you show me that move one more time?
Well, there are no mistakes, just variations.
Okay.
It goes like this: swivel, swivel, kick, kick.
Okay, I think I got it. Okay.
Woo-hoo! No, that's a
Get in.
variation.
And stay with me because I'm going to do one of these things. Hoo-hoo! 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 Okay, I think I got it. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Did I get it?
Not quite.
Nano says the technique helps people find their natural rhythm and encourages self-expression.
The music varies as much as the movements. Students bounce, kick, and jump around to African, Latin, and rock music. They even climb on top of each other. One student says dance kinetics has benefited her more than she could have ever imagined. For an hour and 15 minutes, these students escape from their daily grind and leave feeling rejuvenated. In Northport, Alyssa Coleman, News 12, Long Island.
Oh, that's not for everybody.
It's